What's up, everybody? God damn, I am feeling better than I did was last night. All right, let me get some games going here. Oh goodness. Games. Where the hell is this? Oh, there it is. Okay. Looking for my links,
You're the unique among the
fucking Christ.
Did we finish it? We finished the
I didn't
challenge.
realize their screen is upside down. What the fuck? Oh, I should just put on my music. My goodness, I almost forgot. Lordy, lordy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted my music. Where'd it go? Oh, I think I rebooted my computer. Twitch soundtrack. Although they have Streamlabs music now, which I need to look into actually, because despite being questionable kind of practices, I still think that they are pretty good at. I don't know. They're pretty good at just doing some shit like you know like they just simply like I have they extend me like free shit all the time. It's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I guess I pay like probably like $100 something fucking year, but for
What are they doing? They're not playing on site. Okay. 66 on.
but essentially for you know website hosting, a domain name, um and I guess that really says how much of a fucking profit margin they fucking get for that shit. Really, they're able to just give like basically like they're able to buy these other pieces of software and all this shit just with the fucking money that people. Yeah, I don't know. That's fucking nuts, man.
Why seek answers when we do not know?
Someone says good luck, fun, have fun. Someone just reported good luck and good luck and have even more fun.
But if you don't know, how do you inquire?
Five, four, three, two, one. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds. Hello. ازيك? I'm here.
Looking at fucking names of people on Twitch. Spooky bimbo. The fuck?
There they are. Get ready.
Barrier initialized.
Oh, she did not go where I wanted her to.
A threat emerges.
We're well off. Careful. Let's try to get that Ash hanging out in the background. Come on.
How did I die?
Your life hit 0?
Where our junk was.
Basically what happened is it exploded and it killed you.
Yeah, but I was standing right where our junk was. And you did die.
They've taken possession of the orb.
Fuck. What the?
I could, shit.
That's right. We should win this fight. There's only like 2 of them left, or 1 of them left here. Just our healers. Just our healers. It's just our healers.
Diva's out of max.
Oh, I guess Diva too, but. Kill her. There we go. They're healers and are completely separated from their DPS over here. If we can kill out or take their DPS out, we win another fight.
The barrier appears.
Yeah, there we go.
Forward spawn activated.
All right, let's pull in. Let's pull in around point. No, careful, soldier. You're alone. You're alone. You're alone. Oh, never mind. Okay, you're just going around. All right. Ah, fuck me. God damn it.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as I put my shield out and I saw the bomb start, I was like, well, we're fucked.
It seems I lost my balance.
I'm with you. Forward spawn lost.
Me too, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Right behind us, there's a Anna over here, just slipping from nowhere. Oh, it's here. Fuck this Ash. Ah shit, I wall off. Fuck.
No.
Nope, so- Behind you, creature.
Collapsing the barrier.
Just go for it.
Ash one. This is what is so frustrating about this game mode is that like you can have such fun fights where or like a lot of like really engaging fights, but you go fucking nowhere and it feels so bad, or you get fucking rolled.
I mean, fuck that. Thank you. Diva slept.
Ana's one. Kiriko's one.
I have nano.
Kiriko teleported out. Just gotta get this Ashe. I don't know. She was staying alive for so fucking long. There, I got her.
She's welcome.
Kiriko, they just teleported behind us? That or was ours? I don't fucking know. I've never seen a
She's
fucking.
right here by the diva.
Okay, I was gonna say I've never seen a fucking kunai float
No, she
through
just
me
ate
before.
ice. Got May.
Yeah, this baby
There's a
diva.
mercy, 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 mercy. Ah, fuck.
Nope, she's not baby diva anymore.
Got Ash.
Ah, god damn it. I was wondering why they weren't dying. It's fucking. Maybe he's gonna have wall again, or oh, there we go. Fucking nice. Thought she was gonna get ice block again. That's me so pissed.
Yeah, that fucking May is so annoying.
Mercy is hanging out on the left. There you go. Hold on.
Bobby's
Oh no!
left,
Shit, nice. Oh no! Shit! Who slapped them? Oh, woke them up. Oh, sorry. Shit. Maybe we should have forward spawn here.
I missed my sleep. Oh, Ash is on me.
Versus one. Break that shield, break that shield. Leave my healers alone, you fucking monkey.
What you mean by that?
I mean that he's a giant gorilla.
Explain. Explain.
Ah, damn
I'm
it.
gonna take that clip out of context. This is going to Twitter.
Yeah, save that.
That was not the expected result.
Forward spawn lost. 30 seconds remaining.
Defending our location. The universe does not weep when the sun sets.
You slept. You got him playing.
Oh,
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Ah. Alright.
Don't let them push any further.
This is it. Now on.
You slept.
Together strikes him down.
Screw Bob. Oh, shit. I was stuck back there. Fuck.
He's almost dead.
Yeah, I know. I was saying, it just sucks. You suck.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fuck.
That's saving your lives on everything.
Oh, shit balls.
Oh fuck.
Is that their sojourn?
God damn it. What the fuck?
I have nano.
Are we able to touch that or no? Yeah, we should be able to.
I can take more than that.
Alright, charging. I have Shatter here. Yes, that's good. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, they don't have
I got Fat Shatter here. There we go. Fucking insane, just rage mode with this goddamn.
Just Q. Q is what wins.
Yep. That fucking swinging with that is so funny looking.
Play of the game.
Kind of popped off that game.
That shit's so funny looking. I fucking love the swings, bro. It looks like he's like crack. He's like, ah, ah. Because the cats fucking wake me up in the goddamn morning and because they want food and I can't fall back asleep. Oh, yeah, they fucking wake me up and then I'm like, oh, well, nothing else to fucking do. Might as well play some games. Maybe I'll get some good early morning games since those tend to be like the most fair. What a bunch of pussies.
Now
I was
arriving at
thinking that's what I need to do. So I didn't realize that they have like
Prepare for battle.
they can like have customized sub badges and stuff now. Like maybe that's always been a thing. I just never realized it. I don't know. I should make one of like I should need to get like a good picture of Annabelle and like maybe throw it through like the AI like renderer and make it like a sketch kind of like looking thing. I don't know how to downscale it though. That's the problem. Like they literally you can upscale the images, but like I don't know how to downscale images.
Why seek answers when we do not know?
The hog nerf? I can't tell what emote that is. It's so fucking small.
But
It's like just a little fucking blur.
in the end.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Let's get down to business.
Oh, alright. Someone left Twitch channel. Cool. That's what I should make, just like a Z emote. Like, I should just like replace like the words and shit, and just like throw like Annabelle and Eve on there, and like creep shit like that. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be good. Because I have like the cat cam and everything. I will utilize it. Jesus Christ, that's fucking turn. Oh, and we're okay. And a reset is. Yep, exactly.
Moira by your side. Only in unity we find strength.
Oh, bro, that'd be. Why did I not think about that earlier? I should just make a channel reward. Oh, because it'd be really difficult to fucking monitor and like actually utilize it, pay attention to it. Would be like a hero swap, like a hero swap channel reward. Like.
Are you in distress?
Like if I was playing like quick play, that would be easy. That'd be like, but I don't know. I don't think there's a way to like have to easily like flip or hit a button and change like what the rewards are. Like that'd be kind of cool though if I could be like, oh, I'm going playing quick play right now and activate it or whatever. I might be able to do it with the Streamlabs, like the channel reward points that they use, because that's like kind of customizable. I know, but that would be. I don't think that there's like I couldn't like make a macro for it, you know. Versus with Streamlabs, I could. But I guess, I mean, yeah, you're right. I could do like I could if I actually like organized my streams and did like, oh well, this day I'm doing this day I'm doing that or whatever. Like certain day I just like the comp with the bros day or something. Yeah, you can put caps and stuff like that. You can put like timeouts and like there's like different types of timeouts. There's like one's like a global timeout and one's like a individual timeout. I think that's like the global, meaning like somebody can't just like spam all of the things. You know? What? Oh, he used that fucking barrier. And then you could additionally, you can also add a number cap, like so that people can only redeem so many within a certain number of time.
Greetings.
But I really only have that granular of control with Streamlabs, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, and or other bot things, which I've been interested. I thought about looking at other bot like solutions, but like it's all built. Like that's the thing about Streamlabs is literally it's all in one. Like I can like go into one interface and like manage all of the fucking things. I think I originally had that, and there was some reason, maybe it was, I just didn't really know what the fuck I was doing when I first, which is most likely the case, but I remember it being a pain in the dick to get to work or something like that. I think that was one of the first ones I tried setting up. Fucking hell, I hit the turret, not her. Fuck. Yeah, I tried to last night. I had fucking been spent all day working and like it wasn't, I don't know, past couple days at work have just been really fucking like mentally draining, simply because like there's like basically the like the company is basically like launching essentially a new product, right? Internally, like it's like the Blockworks or whatever, which is like their solution for like their like internal solution for like for doing tax returns or whatever. They went from being like server like the individual servers at each like office. They migrated to the cloud, hosted with Azure. This past fucking like literally this past week is the first time that they've launched it fully at scale. Like they're like not like wasn't beta tested. It was like release day, right? And like it's like just like any other fucking product that's on release day ever, you know. They really can't, like, they can predict what the usage is gonna be like and what they're gonna need for like compute resources and shit like that, but like they don't fucking know until they actually get data tested on it, you know, or like, until they get the numbers from release date of exactly how much they need to like monitor, not monitor, like reserve for each fucking compute instance, shit like that. Like I thought they would have a basic, like a better understanding, considering they've been running like the work from anywhere environment through like virtual infrastructure for a significant amount of time now. But nope, shit just fucking crashed. And it was like not like kind of crazy. No, it wasn't like a few offices. Like literally the entire fucking country, like being able to like file and like complete and like their returns, and even like get like the entire like customer or client experience just froze immediately. We went from having like I don't know, I can't say how many. I think there's like at least in the high number of hundreds, if not thousands, of offices in the country, and they just like stopped working. It's a lot of fucking clients and shit. And like, so we had tons of people. So I've been like walking fucking like, or like trying to like you know, talk tax pros essentially like off a fucking ledge, you know, because they're all like sitting there like, well, this, you know, just my customer's furious, blah blah blah. But I'm like, yeah, you know what, like, dude, this is not like like we're just as frustrated as you are, because like I'm fucking working, like my job is basically. Hang on a second. I need to chase it out. My job is basically to, like, their job basically is to keep like the clients, the customers like happy, right? And so the customers are pissed off, and they're trying to like a lot of them, like the tax pros, they're just like genuinely trying to help the customers, right? But like, and then so my job is to like genuinely try to help the tax pro, which is really fucking hard when like my job is being bottlenecked because we only have like 3 or 4 like what they call SMEs or subject matter experts like available to like guide. Like basically what happens is like we get an issue, right? I know how to fix 80% of things, right? Like 80% of like the easy shit, but 10% or like 20% of this shit, it's gonna be fucking hard ass shit that like the reason why it's broken just makes no goddamn sense, and that we don't have no control over like what can actually be done about it because it's in a system that we don't have access to, right? Well, that has to be escalated to a tier 3, which like they don't have a number. They fucking like are faceless, nameless. Like they just fucking, we send shit to them, they fix it, they send it back to us and tell us, okay, it's fixed now. Go call them and see if it's actually fixed, right? So work goes one of 2 ways. Either we, you know, they get it escalated and it goes up to them, it gets fixed, great. But what the not so fun thing is when it goes to them, it doesn't get fixed. Like they don't get it right, and it comes back down to me to see if it's fixed, and then they say no, it's not fixed, right? So now I have these people who are like pissed the fuck off a lot of times, like well, this is supposed to be fixed like fucking like a week ago, and I'm like, yeah, sorry, this is obviously like, again, I'm just a fucking messenger, you goddamn asshole, like quit being a dick. So like I've just had to get very good at like diffusing people and like getting like the biggest way that I found it, just bitch about the company. Literally just complain about the company and just like talk about how corporate's a piece of shit. They fucking eat that shit up. They love it. Like every single one of them, like as soon as these. But like the entire, like, oh no, see, here's the thing: is it's easy to like just blame the people above me and be like, well, what the fuck? We just need more of them and to fix the problem with how, you know, how slow or how long it's taking to get a response, because it's taken me like sometimes 40 minutes to get an answer from these fucking my SMEs. And like, so they're on the phone for something that literally should take me like that. If they could have 30 seconds to look at my fucking case, like all they literally need to do, all I need is some like 30 seconds of people's time. But like, there's like 300, like 200 of us to like 3 of them. So like, there just isn't that much time that they have to be able to like look at each case. Like, it just simply isn't enough of them. So it's easy to say though, like, yeah, that's the problem. But I don't know, there's probably a bottleneck ahead of them, you know, that's keeping them from being able to fucking answer us as efficiently as possible, like making them just as pissed off. It's like the same way that like the tax pro's pissed off and the client's pissed off and I'm pissed off. Like like the entire company is just literally fucking pissed off. So it's just a chain of anger all the fucking way up. It's just anger, yeah, anger all the way down. Like fucking, was it turtles all the way down or some shit?
Round 2, 1. Pushing forward. Score.
And like at the end of the day, it probably goes down to the developers who like have no fucking, like they're just hired to like fucking do a job for like, it's just outsourced, right? They're developers, they have no fucking idea what anything about taxes are. So they're like for instance, I had an issue yesterday, like there was no way to go back into this return after it was submitted, right? Which used to be like a thing that you could do, and it just made sense the way that the software worked, right? Well, this is a brand new product, so they like people like the people who would develop it, obviously they did a lot of research and stuff like that. Like I don't think that like they're fucking stupid. But like there's little nuances and things and like features that like they would never think of because they're not a fucking tax pro, right? And like I would never think of it because I'm not a fucking tax pro. but like things that would just make sense that like are obvious to them, but would just be like kind of counterintuitive to like everybody else and like UI designers and shit. So they're probably like they're scrambling to fucking add these features in and shit like that, and or like fix these things that they kind of have that were oversights. I don't know. It's just because like they beta tested the thing, like the software, but like I said, it's something that's on a mass. You know, this is the first time it's deployed on a mass scale. Like they got some feedback. They probably got a lot of feedback, but you know there wasn't. It's like A, it was beta, and B, like they didn't add it like all. It was just basically like a skeleton. Like before, it was like okay, the tax return that works for like 90% of people. You know, you know, it works, but the stuff for like the fucking like 10% of use, like odd cases, but 10% of a fucking huge population is still a fucking huge number. So you still got a lot of fucking pissed off people. Not to mention these weird use cases are all over the fucking country, so it's like you're gonna have pissed off people everywhere. I thought there was like all around me. No, down with bots is Streamlabs. It's like called I don't fucking remember. It's called Cloudbot or something like that. I mean, it could be whatever the fuck I want it to be. It's just, but the account is currently linked to Streamlabs. Like Streamlabs is the API that's controlling that account. Why would you fucking go Reinhardt into me, you dumbass? I can't do the hero picker with Cloudbot? What is hero picker? Is that a API or like a? I know that was a thing. That's kind of cool. Custom command. But like, but if I can know the logic of how it works, I could just write it into Cloudbot. Like if it's a simple, like if the logic is easy. Can't, why not? Is it, I mean, is it,
You're going down. Way down.
you can do custom script. I mean, you can, I think. Pretty sure, because like it has me like write the logic out when I write these. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not actually logic. Maybe it's just a message with a timer and then a certain number of text lines. I don't know. You should have admin privileges for it now. Oh. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, but I thought you could create like your own command. That's what I was thinking of. Huh. Like there's a shit ton of fucking like modules. Importer. Okay. So you can import settings from another type of bot. So I'm wondering if like you can create the module or like the like that script on one. I wonder if I could then import it from from one to another. You know? and it'll like maybe convert it sort of. Like I doubt it probably is that easy, but like it'd be kind of sweet if it is. Doesn't shit. I mean, it might be possible to. I mean, it might not have to be exclusive. Use one bot or another. It's like I can't. I can imagine that. Like I think it's just an API key to be able to have it be able to control my Twitch account. Or and I don't fuck if I know my password to the bot account though. Jesus Christ. Ow! Annabelle, I know you want to play, but my arm you can't bite it. See that kitty? Oh, you're so cute. You can use multiple. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, okay. So okay, that's why I was like kind of like not confused by, but wasn't sure of. You can use multiple bots. All right, I wasn't sure if it was like mutually exclusive. Maybe I don't have this. Let me see. Log in. Yeah, okay. I need to approve it from my Twitch account. So maybe I don't have it logged into this one. Oh yes, no, I do. Okay, I do have that. I just have not fucking looked at this shit. Oh shit, this has like a whole interface and shit, which is nice. It's just like I said with Streamlabs, it's just nice because everything's all in one fucking place. You know, like this looks really nice and streamlined and looks way fucking more user friendly than it was like 4 years or like 2.5, 3, 4 years ago that I fucking looked into it before. Because the only reason I didn't want to completely abandon the Streamlabs one is because it can interact with all the other Streamlabs things like the fucking like widgets and shit, which I don't use at the moment, but are kind of cool. Like the giveaway things and shit like that, and like the like that like are there like mini games that are like built into like the Streamlabs platform that you can kind of run, which is kind of cool. What was the other ones? The other ones are really cool too. Like there was like a what was I playing with? I get there. So there was like basically they have like a spinning wheel. And I say like the giveaway. It's not like a giveaway. It's like you could use like that's like the example they use, but it's just a spinning wheel. Like there's a randomizer essentially, and you can like put all the values and like what percentages and shit like that the outcome is, and then it fucking like it just has like and you can change and customize the colors and shit like that, which is still kind of looks a little bit like kind of weird looking, but I'm pretty sure you can actually like replace the graphics on it, which is pretty cool. So you can like really customize it and like make. And there's a couple other games in there as well. Fuck, I can't wish I knew what they were. I don't even know. I've logged into the do you know where like how to do that? Because I don't even know. It's not synced up on anything right now, other than my Twitch, my like regular Twitch account. I don't know how to like where. I don't see like a users like button or like a way to add people. Wait, swap to down with Matt. What does that mean? Wait, what? Why does it say? Is there two fucking channels? It says down with Matt. Maybe it is synced up with my bot. No, it's not. Okay, it's just one channel. Okay, never mind. It's just saying switch, but you can't. Okay. Let me see. Look, applications. No connected applications yet. Okay. Well, so that's cool. It has a whole API that I can. Okay, so that's why it's so much more customizable. I can literally write a program that can interact with it, rather than just a few variables I can fucking play with. Giveaways, which is basically the same thing. It looks like. Okay, it's tied up to my Twitch account or to my Twitch chat because I just pulled that up somehow. Regulars, subscribers, users, eligibility, users, maybe. Which is fine, especially now that I have ChatGPT to write scripts for me. It's fuck trying to learn that shit from scratch. I guess it's so goddamn overwhelming about fucking server down at the Bnet server. That's what it was. Server authentication code. What the fuck? How the fuck do I get an authentication code for my server? I bet it's probably in like this. When the fuck did I set this shit up? It's like 2-factor, which is good. Kind of cool. Didn't realize that was a thing. I probably did. I just forgot about it. Settings, maybe? Server settings? Fuck, it's probably streamer mode on. Probably won't let me fucking see that shit. God damn it. Disable. There we go. Change password authentication. Click on your icon, then settings. Yeah, that's what I'm at. Hang on 1 second. I'm just setting up this fucking server shit real quick. First tab says managers. Server settings. What the fuck? There's like a. Okay, maybe I think I figured out what it is. I can like manage fucking my server or like Discord servers, but from fucking a web interface. It's kind of not like obviously you could do that. But I mean, something that pisses me off. I wish it's fucking Twitch, like, or not Twitch, Discord notification. Is there a fucking spot where you can actually see exactly like a list of the goddamn servers you have? Because, or not a list, but like a list of all the notifications as like in order that they came in by. Because like I'll hear a boop boop, I'm like, oh, what's that? And then I go to and I was like, wait, I have a fucking 1,000 notifications available to fucking everything. Really, I was see when I click on the in the inbox, it seems to be like it's just like messages and stuff like that. It doesn't look like it's just general like so, like this one's the last thing it says is that something has accepted your friend request. It's all about like you have a new message in this place. Okay, you have a new message accepted friend request. But I hear these notifications all the fucking mentions. Okay. Oh, I see. Yep. Okay. Yep. That makes more sense now. Oh shit! Wait, what did you send me? Is that right now? Oh, it is. Yeah, I probably would have fucking sat there for like a goddamn hour, not realizing that. Especially if I didn't fucking turn off goddamn streamer mode, I would never have seen that shit. I am human. Yeah, no. Invalid 2-factor. No, that's not the code. Not what they're looking for. Maybe they're literally looking for my 2-factor authentication. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yep, enter Discord auth code. Okay, yep, okay. Yeah, they're literally looking for my 2-factor. I was thinking it was a server specific thing. It's not. I know it's not, but like I didn't know where to go, and then I was on a mission at that point. Okay, click on my thing. Settings. Managers. Oh, new manager. Oh, that was easy. Wait, enter the Nightbot user ID of the user you want to add. Oh, so that's like your account thing. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, see, I'm realizing this as you're saying it. Okay, good. All right, got that. I think it should send that to you now. At least it says that you're like it shows like your username now there. Oh, I see. But I don't know how to link it. So like, do I? That's linked to my actual like my stream account, but it's not linked to my bot account. Do I need to link it to my bot account? Okay. In fact, I don't know. Maybe the two accounts are linked somehow. I don't fucking know. Pretty sure they're not. Pretty sure there's literally a separate account for it. Oh, okay. Yep. I need to do that. I'm pretty sure I already have, but maybe that's what I didn't do before and why I was getting so pissed off trying to set it up. Okay. That was a wrong type of slash, I think. No, it is a forward slash shit. Why is that not fucking being an X? Oh, what? Oh, slash. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, wait, Nightbot is banned in this channel? What? How the fuck? Why is it banned? Maybe that was the whole frustration that I've been having. Okay, now it's an admin. Oh, you know what? That's probably when I first started, and I would get pissed off at all the fucking like the users, like the extra users that are in fucking channels that are like said that are in the chat. They're fucking not, and I kept on thinking that they were just fake. They're like fake viewers and shit. So I just started banning like anything that was like bot related. Like I realize that now they're probably it's just like fucking like people like probably web scraping and fucking shit like that, just getting like shit tons of data, which doesn't make me feel any better, honestly. But you know, it's cool. It's not fucking big fucking Amazon stealing all my data. It's just random fucking people just stealing all my fucking data randomly. And searching how users chat and interact with each other so they can better use AI to fucking mimic real people's chat. Ryan Arisa Sigma. And actually I did start creating this actually. Now that you're saying this, I created so it was actually built with CloudBot. I kind of added something in. It was like a /vote thing or something like that, but it would be a big pain in the ass to switch around with, like to like interact with. So yeah, maybe the way that you're setting it up is probably better off. Because it would be integrated with Streamlabs, but like that's okay. That's what. So their modules let you do. They can create custom scripts, sort of. Yeah, Ryan Sigma Arisa, yeah.
Reinhardt. I guess we're going in loud.
And then support, because I literally started writing up with like having something that would do something similar to this with CloudBot.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
But I wasn't thinking it in the same, like in like a channel points way or like a rewards way. I was thinking of it as just like a random like hole that I could run with a button macro on my on my Elgato, because I could just create that like exclamation something or another to start the poll and have it run for X number of seconds. But it's probably better off the way you're doing it, because then it's actually like it has more engagement because I don't have to trigger it. It can be self-contained. I just have to pay attention to it instead of like interact with it. Which is gonna be equally as hard for me, but can you get off my fucking thing? I have a feeling it has to be the I think it has to be the bot channel. I have a feeling. Because you usually, at least in my experience with all the bots, you don't have the bots interacting with chat as the user themselves. It's usually a separate, like, they almost always need a, well, no, I guess that's not true, because it just says Nightbot, I guess. So it's just another controller, another user controlling or sending a message to the chat, I suppose. I don't know, that's probably why when I banned it, it couldn't do its job. See, this is where I started getting frustrated before, I think. Was I was trying to set this shit up, and I was like, why the fuck doesn't this work? Like, it should fucking work.
Aerial positioning underway.
What the fuck was that? Oh, so no, that's something that, so I think that is, that's one that's already a, yeah. I didn't realize that was a fucking, command, though. Yeah, that's I wrote that one, so. Ah, fuck me. I wonder if it's because it was banned before. I maybe have to like restart my stream so that it like gets triggered to like join the chat or something. I wonder if there's a way to like to force it to trigger that. Or maybe if I change my whatever the fuck it's called, it might actually do the same thing. Like if I change my, I'm assuming there must be something that triggers and tells the bot to join, and it's probably like an interaction or a message being sent to it from Twitch somehow. Mod it now? Okay, give me 1 second. There's one back there.
Collapsing the barrier.
Don't push up too far. Don't push up too far. They can walk easily behind us. Like this is fucking back camp set central. Jesus Christ. Like, if we had better comms and like people actually reacting, this wouldn't be so bad because we could more front. Like main, I guess, whatever. Or Matra. Usually the like in the other thing. Command, so you banned it? What? Oh, okay. Can you see like the chat history behind it or something like that? I'd imagine. I think you can, right? That's funny.
The barrier appears.
I feel like I have enough of your shit. Well, I wasn't appreciating the fact that it was spamming the chat about telling people to stop spamming chat. Because, like, what the fuck's that logic, right? Like, every time someone spams something, let's just spam something else. It's like you create, like, a fucking loop. A loop of infinite spam.
Ah, bedankt.
30 seconds.
I'm not fucking surprised. Roger. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stupid character. You press Q and win the fucking.
Fucking yep. It's like, oh, might as well cause a team wipe with fucking button press. Jesus Christ. Ugh, fuck. Some fucking bullshit. God damn it.
Res, I got a
She did. You just res me. I'm fucking eating it. Oh shit. Put her fucking. Get her. She's one. Fuck did she go? Oh, fucking front. Just one step. Get out of my way, Ramacho. God damn it. Reaper. Kiriko is. Oh, shucks. She's not actually falling off shit.
Bullshit. I booped her.
You again? Jesus Christ. He's one. Thank you. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Good game. Or good round.
He took a full barrage.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
I thought you could mod somebody too. I thought maybe like a super user, like a super admin.
Prepare to attack.
I don't know if that's even a fucking role. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm making that shit up in my head. Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Oh yeah. It says he's already a moderator of this channel.
Why seek answers when
You know, honestly, I stayed up for a while there. I don't know if we would have withstood the damage to get him up and all as well.
A misfortune alongside it.
Okay, sweet.
Who has it now?
Although junk is popping, Jesus fuck.
I bear my burdens as best I can.
Fan mail. You get it, I get it. Well, I get a lot of it.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably a fucking gamble either way, whichever one you went for. Happened that it worked.
2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Someone says I love your name, and I don't know who they're talking to. I don't know if they're talking to me.
Okay, I'm getting like literally hit right random.
Yo, that's fucking. Jesus Christ. So much fucking spam damage. Oh, get that Lucy. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh, I thought I had my fucking suck.
Refill. I'm right behind you. I need heal.
just be right next to him.
I'm gonna force him off the point.
Fucking slow fucking ability on the choke is a pain in the dick.
It seems I lost my balance.
Yeah, that might fucking work. Get a little fucking Discord orb on them. A little 30% damage action. Yeah, Ramatra, fuck it. God damn, he's still so fucking tanky in that fucking form with that fucking ability. With Discord on him. Kill Tor before he gets ult. There we go. Ramatra. He's gonna have. Oh, did he? Sweet. I didn't know that. Must have done it like as I went in. There we go. Although he's gonna come back with that fucking ability, so hopefully we kept this quick. Fuck this goddamn jumping bitch. Bob, stop doing things. Yeah, so you got it so you can so it has like a but does it there's no way for it to like interface like you know how to use it, right? But like there's got to be well, I'm sure you probably already have figured this out and you're just working on it step by step, but like it has to be able to let users indicate like and know what things are available and shit like that. Yeah.
Reaper somewhere over here.
Did they swap to him or is they've been around Reaper?
They swapped.
Okay, I was gonna say yeah, I was just trying to figure out where his ult was at. Fucking hell. Oh, nice, trance, nice. And then there'll probably have to be like a timer, like a default like timer that just like tells people like, hey, this is an option by the way, so that people like know about it in general. And that's what I always worry about is like, and that's the thing about where I can't quite figure out the right settings to fine tune. So like with the cloud bot, you can set it so like I don't want it to just be a set timer because even if there's not like a lot of engagement in the chat, like it just looks like when chat is just fucking spammed with fucking a bot. When people join, there's like, why the fuck is there like the only thing that's in the shit is like whatever, but they can set you can set a like a thing to basically like not say it unless certain number of chat messages have gone by and this certain number of time has gone by. So it's kind of like multifaceted, but it's really weird trying to configure the two together because it's like if it's you know let's say it runs every 5 minutes, but only if a certain number of messages have gone through. So like if there's a lot of chat messages going through at one point, it starts like spam. You know, if you set the timer too quick and it's spamming, set the timer too long and it's and then not enough messages ever go by to be able to trigger it again. So it's like a really fine like tuning kind of thing, and I don't know like the best way of trying to figure out what that like happy medium ground is. Exactly. Yeah. You're right. Multiple bot, because then I could have one that like says that works that way, and then I can fine tune with that kind of easy way of like those easy parameters of just fucking click it and it fucking does it. Versus the like customized Nightbot ones. That's actually a really good point. That was so unfortunate at timing.
30 seconds remaining.
Mercy, Lucio. Well, I mean, that's where it becomes like map dependent. I wish I could fucking have it so I was like, I'm on this map. This Lucio's a fucking option, or I'm not on this map. Go fuck yourself. No. So Lucio, Zen, Moira, Mercy. But I wish I could like rank, like I give a somehow communicate my comfort level with each of them. 'Cause there are definitely times I'm like, you know, I'm not the best at this, but like the situation calls for it. Oh, I guess that's the idea, right? Is to have the users kind of. That's why I don't. That's why I'm. Oh no! What the fuck? How did I get booped off by Kiriko? What the fuck? I did not think we were losing that one. Damn. GG.
Play of the game.
You know, I should also, with it being able to have scripts, I wonder if I can actually get them to interact with the Elgato scripts. I bet I can because I do have an API key to my account. Like it must be able to view chat, right? Well, then I'd have to have a server of some kind, I'm guessing. Well, maybe it actually runs. Maybe like the add-ons into the Streamlabs plugin, like uses like a Python fucking web server that fucking. Like it's possible, like a lightweight, like fucking. Creates security issues. Maybe I don't know. I don't fucking know. God damn it! Sometimes when some of the like shit that they can do with applications and programming and the internet, it's just like that's fucking black magic. I don't fucking know how that shit works anymore. Mercy, Lucio, Zen, Moira. Yeah. Let me see. Was there anyone else? Shit. Kiriko. Maybe Kiriko. You can put Kiriko on there because there is times that like I would be comfortable enough swapping to her if I were, you know, if she really was needed. Or I guess that's the same thing with Anna too. It's like if they had a Reinhardt, but I'm not super comfortable with her competitive. But it's not competitive, I guess. That's where it's confusing. That's where it's like difficult knowing. Is like if I have it going all the time. I want just like the heroes I'm most comfortable on. But if it's just for quick play, then I could say kind of fuck. I can add those like characters I'm mediocre at, where I'm not super comfortable with them in comp, but like quick play, I'd probably still shit on people. Like kind of that's how I was with Zenyatta. Like now I'm feeling a bit more comfortable in Zen. I could play him in competitive, but probably not at like. But like here's the thing: if I was playing at like my top level, like if I was playing on like plat and I was playing with you, like I would not feel comfortable playing. I'd play like Mercy Moira, you know. Oh, is that just random right now? Or are you interacting with it on the back end? Oh, okay. Is there a way to create a script so that it is choosable? Like I guess I just am curious if you're just working on it or if it's like that's just the way it has to work. It has to be random. There's not like interaction back and forth. Oh, all right. I'm curious. What do you have to like? What? How is the script written? Like, is it basically custom variables and shit that they kind of make their own not programming language, but you know what I mean, like scripting language, or is it like Python or some shit? Tags. What the fuck do tags do? Stream tag. Oh my god, I can actually that's how people fucking write their goddamn titles all the time. Like the way that like is and like use the custom tags and shit. I always wondered how to fucking do that. And then I can actually use Elgato to hit a button that runs those commands. Okay, so this is gonna be super powerful. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, oh my god, you can have it like read what the fuck you're current song playing from specific. Well, you have to download the app because that one runs a server, a small server on your computer. Yes, okay, this makes more sense now. This is what okay. Now, if I can run it on my computer, there's probably a way to run it on another computer, which would just mean that I would have to have sound. Okay, never mind. That's where it becomes an issue. Which would mean that I would have to have it be running the computer that, or the sound would have to be playing off of that computer that would be listing like the music. Okay, that's interesting though. Good question. Node.js, Python though, yeah. I don't see. That's where it gets into shit that I don't know the difference. I don't know exactly what the difference between Node.js, like Node.js, like a scripting language. Is it fucking like, and then it's like it starts to talk about like back end and front end, and I sort of know, like I get like the concepts of that, but like I don't know what is what and what means what and how they, like what the specifics are and how they differ and things like that, and like how like the platforms of them are different and shit. And that starts to get over like my head, where I start panicking when I start hearing shit. I'm like, like that's where I kind of like, oh, see, I haven't told you about the fucking business like things that I've come up with, like the ideas that I've had, as I was gonna tell you off stream, but like we haven't, like, I don't know, like most of the time when we actually like sit and chill and like talk about this shit, it's usually when I'm fucking on your in chat. Which there was just like a fucking like go silent in, like just allow one viewer to listen right now, but like still not like just let my brain sidetrack and fucking telepathically tell you something. An asynchronous event-driven JavaScript. Okay. Fucking asynchronous event-driven. So it's happening not at the same time. Event-driven, I'm guessing, meaning that you create. Okay, so that's what you're talking about with the how it's written. All right, yeah, that makes sense. So like it has like custom like commands created with using JavaScript to tell whatever to do something. Okay. It's like you're controlling Ash to tell Bob to say Bob do something or whatever. You're telling, it's that kind of fucking. You're a human playing a character, telling another character to fucking do some shit. I'm what is the fucking the Tropic Thunder fucking the goddamn quote? Tropic Thunder dude playing a dude. Oh shit, let me pull this edge. Shit's so funny. Not like politically correct nowadays, but funny nonetheless.
What's up now, motherfucker? Say it. It's me, Tug. It's me, Tug. That's right. Now, Tug who? Tug who? I don't know. Who are you?
This shit's so funny.
Me? I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised. What? Dudes don't know what dude he is. Or are you a dude who has no idea what dude he is and claims to know what dude he is?
This fucking like when I remember when I watched this shit, like I was like, what the fuck? I remember like I don't know. Like I was like, this shit's stupid. It doesn't even make sense. But like when you actually sit and like think about it conceptually, it's like it does fucking make sense, and it hurts my fucking brain.
Dude, I know what dude I am. You're scared. Scared of what? Scared of who? Scared of who? Come on, guys, we really need to go. Scared of you.
Like it's so fucking like it's like so deep that it fucking hurts my brain, but it just doesn't fit with the fucking like with comedy, which is what makes this movie so like it was actually good in a sense, like artistically in a way, like at least in my opinion. I don't know, because like it had like these things that, you know, just don't fucking belong. Like it because it was a group of comedians that were like all like they're like, you know, we can do something serious too, but still be fucking funny. Like, right? Like we can have a good message behind something and like try to convey what the fuck we mean, but still like be fucking dumbasses that are purpose like on purpose we're going to poke fun at society.
Jesus. What's going on? The dudes are emerging. He's ready. No. Sergeant Lincoln.
Oh shit. I should use this one. Oh yeah, damn it. Did I break this? Oh, I broke this. Oh wait, it's the wrong fucking. I need to change the button for this one. The dudes are emerging. Yeah. Wait, this one is supposed to be it. This one's supposed to be live scene screen capture. Oh, I have two of them. Oh, I see what happened. No, it's supposed to be intermission screen capture. Intermission screen capture is supposed to be my face up there with the fucking screen capture right there. Is it behind? It's probably behind my fucking face. RDJ, what the fuck? Oh yeah, Robert Downey. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, this is what got him canceled. Like this is what it was like his like he said was like his fucking like his like worst. I don't know. Maybe I'm not actually remembering this correctly. Maybe this was not actually why. I remember he was like addicted to drugs or something. Like he's had a problem or some shit. I don't fucking know. But like when you're sitting there thinking, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Like he was, yeah, like this was like his downfall of his career. Like people said, like, you know, Iron Man saved his career, you know. But like, and this was like the last big thing. At least this is the last movie that I remember that he was in before Iron Man.
We gotta roll out.
No, what am I?
Because like people cancel him for like blackface and shit. But like if you like when you fucking actually like watch the movie for itself and judge the movie based on its like merits, like you're like, oh, I see why this is appropriate, even though it's not appropriate at all. Like, you know, like it shouldn't be acceptable, but like that's the whole point of comedy is that it's supposed to be able to like poke fun, which is like why I understand the idea of like people saying, you know, as you know, so that's free speech absolutism or whatever. But like at the same time, like we live in a fucking society, but like where is that fucking line? And like I don't want to live in a society without like having comedy, but I also don't want to live in a society where fucking anybody can just be fucking do whatever the fuck they want, right?
Father O'Malley.
Is he fucking Irish dude? Or like, oh wait, no, he's New Zealand or something. He's from Australia. All right, I want to actually watch this thing in almost in context now. I want to watch the whole fucking thing.
It's me, Tug. It's me, Tug. That's right. Now, Tug who? Tug who? I don't know. Who are you? Me? I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. What? You a dude
I
who don't
fucking
know what
forgot.
dude he is. Or are you a dude who has no idea what dude he is and claims to know what dude he is? What the fuck are you guys talking
This Jack Black,
about?
Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, that's such a good movie.
What? Scared of who? Scared of who? Come on, guys. We really need to go.
I don't know who that is, but he looks familiar. Fucking need to stop talking over it.
Jesus. What's going on? The dudes are emerging. No. Sergeant Lincoln.
And what a fucking like, what a good fucking like, just it's like shows how good of an actor Robert Downey Jr. is. Like just look, like listen to like him go through like the fucking different characters he's about to go through so rapidly and fucking like on the fly. Like I can't fucking do that. It takes me like fucking 10 minutes to like try to like think about fucking a character. I mean, I guess that's why he gets paid so much money probably, but like, well, that I mean, I don't know. That's a whole other fucking topic, but.
We gotta roll out.
No, what am I? Father O'Malley.
It's what makes, I guess, so it's what makes art valuable in a sense, in which I can see like why some people are upset about like AI art in a way, because it takes that expression and human expression away, but at the same time it, like I said, in the past, like it's no different as a tool, you know, of human expression. It's not that, I don't know, whatever.
Wow. Your level with the guys is ridiculous.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's fucking, that's why I just need my stream to be me wrestling with my fucking, watch a man in his early 30s fucking contemplate the fucking existential questions and have a fucking mental breakdown on the internet. You know, that actually is probably a fucking great idea for a channel, though. Holy shit, that would be fucking gold content. Jesus Christ, if I was just a good actor, jeez. You do still need human interaction to work. You're very right. Yeah, exactly. And the more and the better quality human interaction it has, the better and higher quality its result is, which is what I think a lot of people, the nuance that a lot of people miss. Like, so I think that like people who are already artists, if they can understand and see how it works or whatever, which that's where it comes down to, is that it's going to be a new fucking art form, is because it's going to allow some like this other whole, it's going to allow another genre, another medium, I guess, of art form to exist, you know. Shit, honestly, this is probably the type of fucking like stream that or like VOD that I should go back through and actually fucking rewatch and clip and like stitch together, cut out the fucking silences and ums and weird pauses to be able to fucking gain viewership and interaction. I mean, I guess that's, I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do when I have my surgery and can't fucking play games? That's a fucking social commentary, I suppose. Works for fucking everybody else on the internet. Apparently. All right. New dispatch for Newark. Wait, no. You have a new dispatch for an office in your region. Can I see the notes that they fucking left on the fucking dispatch before? Before sending that? There shouldn't be any printers there. Unless they're gonna fucking do it for the fucking screens. Welcome to Down with Reasons. I'm just the host, Matt. There you fucking go. I don't know. So the whole, like, the story behind like the name, actually, like, I don't know if I've ever actually explained this on stream or like in general. Is like the whole, like, where the name originally came from. So there's a band that's like it was a Canadian band, right? That me and my friend Josh found at Warp for 1 year, right? And they're fucking really popular in Canada, like top 40s Canadian, which is, you know, a thing. You know, it's, their population obviously isn't nearly the size of ours, so it's, you know, popular in Canada is like fucking running, you know, being the first place at the Special Olympics, I suppose, but like, you know, it's still a thing, you know. And so they like we got to, but they would come to the US, right? And they would have like literally 30 people at their concert. But like they would go across the border and have like not arena, like, yeah, like I guess arena, like large fucking venue concerts. But like they would literally come across the states and there'd be like 30 of us hanging out, and like they could literally almost the entire fucking like crowd could be on stage, but like just people wouldn't cross the border to fucking go see them. Like, so like they weren't like that fucking big, but they were big enough for like to still be like pretty cool to like chill and hang out with and whatnot. And like and it was, they were popular enough that we could see them enough that their band manager at least recognized us when we would be at their concerts, you know, yeah, like they probably didn't know who, like, we didn't know us by name, but they're like, you know, I recognize that dude, you know, like, yo, how have you been, you know, I remember seeing you guys, you know, a couple years ago, or like, I don't know, 18 months ago or whatever. And so we so I don't even know how the fucking it came down with it, but it was Josh had created a account. It was Down with Josh, and then I created an account Down with Matt, and then my friend or my nephew Alan created it Down with Alan. I created we had like Down with, I think, I can't remember who was he dating at the time, Annie. So we all had like the same name. There's like, I don't know, 8 of us that probably all had the same name, and we'd just be like, online. It would just be kind of funny because we'd just be like, oh, it would be like the entire team of like in the lobby of just like that fucking like, it'd just be like all of us just with our name on there, you know. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of actually where the name originally came from. Fuck. All right. Oh, I should put my thing back on. Yeah, well, I suppose I don't know. It was more like it was just the it didn't have anything to do with like that. It was just kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just like our kind of in group thing, I guess. I don't really know. What the fuck am I doing? Game capture. Here we go. Oh, back in my days, we did X. Okay, never mind. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I read that wrong. Yeah, no, that was, I mean, back like AIM and stuff like that. Like people did that. It was like X. Like it was like, let's say like your moniker or whatever the fuck it is, your avatar, like your name or whatever your name was that you created. Be like, yeah, exactly. Actually, be like XX, whatever name XXX. Like, you still see that kind of floating around sometimes in like Call of Duty and shit. But that was like fucking MySpace and shit like that, where people would fucking do that shit. Because like people, you'd have to like basically make your own UI and like people, we literally like forced the fucking entire. And that's why I get so frustrated that I don't know fucking coding and shit like that. Is like I was fucking like 13 fucking writing all this goddamn HTML, and now I can't fathom fucking like how to write it like more advanced shit in Python. Like, what the fuck? I mean, granted, like most of the time, what ended up happening is you'd go to a website that would like basically like it was just fucking Chat GPT, but for fucking social media. You'd go to a website that would basically be fucking spam and ad fucking shit all over the place. That'd just be like ruin your computer. And like you would go and you'd like be able to customize it and then get the custom code that you wanted. And that was like the way of cheating. It's like that you just like get like the elements that you wanted from like individual things and then like copy and cut and paste them like all these different ones together until you finally had what you wanted. Which is like where the logic, I guess, come from for me for like being able to create like with the AI like writing. I can just like, oh, I can like work with this until I sculpt what I fucking want, and then copy paste this section that I like, and then then we start working on a new fucking section, you know? Same fucking shit.
Why seek answers when we do not know the question?
3, 2, 1.
Yes, but I don't. I'll have to look at them. Like, it'll be good to put the characters I do play in there for the times that I do play DPS, but like it so rarely occurs that like I almost wouldn't worry about it, but like it would happen just enough that it'd be convenient to have it. So yeah, let me go through them in a minute, like after this match, and we'll add what DPS I play. Fuck. Ah! Oh, fuck. Fuck me. This is what I just need to get up and fucking stream earlier in the day, fucking all the time. I mean, fucking way more energy. The problem is that when I get out of work, like I burn all this fucking energy that I have, fucking like putting my fucking time and energy into these social like I literally socially burn myself out trying to like fucking make these goddamn tax preparers like day like that much fucking better, right? It's like all I need to do is stop fucking worrying about making their shit better and worry about like fucking like interacting with the fucking people that actually come in and fucking want to interact in here. That's what I really need to fucking do. But like I get out of the fucking day at work and I'm just so fucking like socially drained that it's like, wow, I don't want to fucking talk with anybody. Or not even that I don't want to talk, it's just like I like it'll be hit or miss. Like some days I'll be like high energy, some days I'm like literally
Mine a little bit more.
can do. Yeah, the Reinhardt is just Reinhardt's just a weird matchup against Sigma. It really depends on the fucking like the Rein player. If he's aggressive as fuck, because like a Sigma you want to keep at like a distance, like, or a Reinhardt you want to keep as a distance at as Sigma. But like, yeah.
Man, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, I was kind of zoned out in space. If I was actually sitting there and like thinking about what the fuck their tank was doing, I would have probably swapped earlier. Oh shit. Fuck me. Dude, that's the fucking problem, right? Like that's literally the problem with playing comp while streaming. Is like, and that's where maybe like people who are really fucking good at it and like really fucking good at the game, like people maybe like probably want to see that shit. Like, but like for me, it was just like kind of like
What a nano yours.
gold at best, you know?
Right.
Where's that coming from? Left side, left side, left side. Or no, right. Yeah, yeah. Fuck. If anyone even let no. But then there's also like good at fucking like when matches are good, matches are fucking good though, and then they're fucking.
Score.
You want to just play Orisa maybe, and just win by walking forward with the W key.
Only in unity will we find strength.
I do not wish.
Thank you.
Yeah, then see that's a good point too. It's like Ryan like fucking Orisa just counters them, so like yeah, I don't fucking know. I need to do is do the fucking the Ryan warm up. That's what I really haven't done. I haven't fucking really like warmed up like my Ryan play right now. I fucking love Ryan duels. Like the fact that I'm losing a Ryan duel pissed me off, but like there are gonna be just fucking Ryans that are.
You're falling apart. I need backup. I'm just getting started.
In fact, I kind of want to duel this guy. I want to add him and then fucking duel him. Yeah, that's exactly it. See, but that's kind of what I figure, you know, and that's like how I like it, is like that's why I tried joining up and grouping up with people more often, you know, and like having a whole team that is fucking like interactive. But it's hard doing that and then also interacting with your in the stream. At least for me, like there's got to be a way to do it. And I know I see some people that use fucking like 2 headsets and shit like that. But like, and I tried doing it with muting myself in Discord, but it's just kind of like I just have to then move my hand and like it just take it off, like it just breaks your flow, you know, which is the hardest part, because like your flow kind of like dictates like how well you actually play.
Battle draws near. Ready yourselves.
So it's like this chick, it's literally like I'm not good enough to be able to play decently while also being able to be distracted. Like, cause you have to like, if let's say there's like a mental, like, or an attention capacity of 100%, like for like literally for me with like ADD, like my attention cannot fucking like, and I like take the medication to control it, which makes it much easier for me to focus on one thing, but then makes it harder to break that focus, or more jarring, I guess, to break that focus, to switch channels, you know, to like switch my mental channel. But at the same time, it makes it, without the medication, it's too, I'm not able to put enough like energy, like the energy isn't sort of the brain. I don't know. Fucking hell. This is where it gets confusing. Like, it's where like what I was saying, like my thoughts can be disjointed, is like when I actually try like picking this shit, my brain like literally rewrites the sentence as I'm speaking it. I'm like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, stop doing that shit. So I have so like if I'm gonna say I'm in a group with everybody and we're playing on, so like I like to be able to be able to talk with the people I'm playing with. So let's say me and Katie are playing, right? We'll be in Discord together, or like me, Katie, Nico, or whatever. I want to be able to speak to them, or like even you know, I want to be able to speak to you. I want to be able to speak to the stream when I want to, only the stream, so that I don't have to be annoying to them, you know? Like, I don't want to fucking... Sorry, what? The sounds are too loud. What'd you say?
You need to not flank the enemy team.
Alright.
My allies need me.
I feel like that's literally the opposite. Like, I feel like I don't want, like, I can't go on and fucking just ignore their tank. Like, I need to ignore their tank, rather. It's like, if I don't, if I do, he fucking, like, walks all over them. If I don't, our team never fucking gets the advantage. And then also, that fucking just gonna happen. Like, they all just look at me. Anyways, yeah, so going on. So I want to be able to do both those things simultaneously. So I want to be able to speak to who is just a stream. I want to be able to speak to the people I'm playing with, and then I want to be able to speak to my team only.
Just play with me and we'll probably just win the fight for free.
So that's the difficult thing, right? Because that requires a thought, like me to have a thought Fuck me, dude.
It's go time.
Missteps still lead forward.
Like that there, like I needed to ult there so he didn't pin me, right? But I ult, but now that the overhealth isn't there, so like.
Join me. Damage intensified. Damage output increased.
But that would require taking my hand off of the mouse, right? Which then requires me to have a whole, like, basically like it's like the whole like issue with the macros, right? Like I would need to create something. I need to create a process to be able to like remember to actually change, like switch and change channels of my fucking brain to engage, to switch and like turn that, toggle that. Like right now I have it set up on the stream deck, right? Like, which isn't hard to do. It's just the same as using a numpad essentially, but like it's hard.
Play of the game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe if I practice with it, it'll be easier. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Jesus Christ, that Hanzo fucking popped off. Well, there, that's our team's Hanzo. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Where the fuck was that the entire game? Like if I see fucking popping off like that all the whole fucking time, I wouldn't have had a fucking issue because I would never have fucking even stood up. Well, no, let's see, their fucking tank was fucking bomb. Like he was just a better tank, honestly. Like that's really what it boiled down to. Like I shouldn't be frustrated with like fucking my ability. Like I fucking put up a fight there. He was just kicking my ass. Like whatever. Like that's how, unfortunately, how fucking Overwatch 2 works. Like I think that's exactly why. Like so I remember them talking about how 6 players was the perfect ability to like not be able to place blame on a single person, or like not have blame be on a single person rather, because there was always a way for another person to carry, versus when there's one tank, if your tank is shit, you are like, I wouldn't say shit, but you know what I mean. Like if one tank is skilled higher than the other one, like assuming all other things are the same, right? Like you know, then it becomes a fight down to either the DPS who are better or the support are better, assuming the tank is the same skill level as the other tank, which I feel like is when you have those close fun matches, right? Is when the two tanks are able to duel each other, the DPS are able to duel each other, the supports are able to pop back and forth easily between the two, and things just go well. But when you have like a tank that is higher skill level than the other one, that's when you get shit on, right? Because the tank just basically can disrupt that, or I guess, or a DPS. Like really, that's what carrying is that like one person's skill level is just above that, so much above the other players that they are able to pull the right. Like and it's literally probably the design philosophy between Overwatch 1 and 2, or like why 5v5 versus 6v6, right? Which like 5v5 has like it gives you that dopamine, or at least with me playing that tank, right? It's like that's the problem with tank with 6v6 is it wouldn't feel fun, right? No one wanted to play tank because you didn't feel impactful. They've made tank be impactful now, but at that same time they are making it so it's less like you get your ass kicked. Like it opens up the opportunity. Hi Annabelle, to get your ass kicked, but at the same time it makes it way more like I said, it's less impactful, right? Like your gameplay is more impactful with a 5v5, which makes game feel more interesting and engaging and fun, but it also makes it feel worse. So it's like you have like these bigger emotional extremes with 5v5, but like 6v6 was a closer match and felt more fair. You know, so like which is actually preferable? It's fucking 6 of one, half dozen of another, you know. You know, maybe somebody would have the argument that there's a space for both games to exist. You know, in fact, that might actually be what they fucking. That's probably what their whole fucking plan. You know, they have fucking World of Warcraft, goddamn classic. They have fucking all these remastered shit. That's they literally changed the game so they could sell us the original game back. Those motherfuckers, they're playing fucking 4D chess. God damn it, we're getting played so fucking hard. And they're gonna fucking tease us with this fucking they're gonna just release the PvE stuff as like a whole separate game that's fucking just based in the same world, which is really what they should have done with to begin with, is just Overwatch 2, which is that's their, I think that's probably where the mix up is. Like that's what fucked shit up, was that they tried making Overwatch too large of a project under the original leadership. Like they tried making Overwatch 2 be something completely different when it needed to be not its own IP, but its own game within the same universe. Like, if that happened, we would have a way fucking better situation than we're in now. But they, instead of trying to do that, like, people were like, yo, dude, we're making this game way too fucking, like, we have way too much depth. But, you know, take your foot off the fucking gas, step on the brakes a little bit, hold your roll. Let's rein in what Overwatch is, because what we have is good, but you guys are stretching your guys' resources way too fucking thin. Like, and that's what causes the content drought. I mean, I could be completely off, but like, and I probably am in so many ways, but like, at least it gives us a fucking theory as to like what the fuck is going on. Like, why is this shit in the situation that it's in? You know? Like, I'm trying to rationalize this shit for him. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and not let him just be like, well, they're just fucking incompetent, right? Which is like everyone else's just go to. Which, like, I choose to believe that, like, the people that are actually working on this shit actually give a shit about what the fuck they're doing, which, I mean, hell, there's a chance they don't. Maybe they fucking just don't give any shits. But, like, I would imagine that, like, that someplace in there is a group of, you know, they're within the corporate soul. Like, if there's, you know, there's got to be that humanity left in it. And that's the fucking group of people that actually give a shit about what the fuck they're doing. Right? But, like, how do they, like, it's the exact same problem as what's happening with like with me at work, right? We have people who, like, a bunch of people who all individually want to fucking do the best they can, but like as a fucking like entity and as a structure, we just can't fucking like communicate. And like, and that's where, like, again, where AI becomes really interesting is that like we maybe can, because when too many people are talking right at the same time. And that's basically what communication needs to be. It's like, and that's what all of our senses are, actually, now that I think about it. So like, it's being able to, and that's what our attention span is. It's being able to weed out all the background noise for like what's fucking important, right? And like, if we can and like, we just can't process that much social interaction at one point in our life. Like, it just does not happen. But if we can like use AI or some other way of like weeding out the messages that aren't fucking important, it's like, for instance, I'm my fucking phone and like Teams for work, right? Teams notifications go off non-fucking stop. Does not stop. So I ignore it. Like, it's bombarding me, so I just tune it out but then people have a hard time getting in touch with me when they really need me, right? Because they try messaging me and it's like, I literally just like, I hear that noise and I literally, I'm numb to it, right? Like, there's no fucking point of me paying attention to it, because it's 99% of the time. If I took the time every single time I got a notification there to check it, I would literally have no time for the day. Like, I would get no work done. But at the same time, having no notifications is equally problematic. So like, where do we bridge that gap? Like, where do we make communication more efficient through entire entities and workplaces and like in groups, really, just in general? Like, it's like people, like, how do we communicate in a way that the noise is, you know, the background noise is tuned out? Like, how do we make a collective attention span? Like, this is the shit that goes through my head when I remember writing, right? And like, this is what like makes me, like, leads me to these like weird fucking scenarios and like these weird fucking like situations, like what I wrote the other day, like the AI as like an arbiter of fucking like justice. Like, what would that look like, right? Like, just like these like thought experiments in my head that are just kind of like, yo, this is the fucking shit that, like, what would happen? Like, and like, what's cool with the AI is like, it doesn't necessarily give you a very accurate like situation, but it's like the what if machine from Futurama. I'm not sure if you've ever seen it, where they can just like ask it what if something, and then like it just fucking like kind of hypothesizes like story of like what would happen if that was the case, right? And it's like the ChatGPT like literally lets you fucking do that. It's insane. Like, it might not be accurate, it's probably not, but like, it lets your brain go off on these fucking adventures at will, which is the fucking cool thing. Oh, god damn it. I've been sitting here fucking talking to nobody. God fucking damn it. I just had a fucking, like breakthrough, man. I just had, like, a mental breakthrough. Dude. Bro. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm just gonna fucking... I just go back to that shit. And that's the frustrating thing about having no it's almost the opposite problem as like a very small person that's just like streaming for the sake of fucking just cuz, right? It's like when you do pop the, it's like playing, it's like popping the fuck off against bots. It's like, dude, that was so sick. Did you see that? And then like you're like, you see your teammates and they're like just like 1-0-1. You're like, fuck. Exactly. No, that's right, dude. That's exactly it. I just need to fucking do that shit. Maybe that's all fucking YouTube videos are, is that people like have learned how to hone their like craft so well that they can just on command fucking pop the fuck off like that for fucking 10 to 50 fucking minutes. Like or fucking like that's what all really I'm just describing exactly what fucking like the person I've been watching lately, like a shit ton of, although I watch it almost exclusively on YouTube, even though he's a Twitch streamer, is Hassan. And like I literally discovered him like a month ago and have just been addicted to it. Like it's fucking phenomenal, and like his takes are fucking great. Like they're literally exactly how like my brain works. Like, well, not how my brain. It's actually the exact opposite. It's he fills in a spot where I feel like I don't, where I miss, like a because of like growing up in just the way that in society, the way that fucking it is. Like he hits up, he brings attention to a societal blind spot, and you're like, oh fuck, I didn't think about it that way. Shit. Jesus Christ, keys are long. That's probably what it is. It's probably getting extreme games. Like I need to not play tank right now. It's really what it is. Because like I pop the fuck off with tank more so at evenings when dumbasses are playing and I can fucking pound their ass. Right now it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna throw you against this dude because we can't find anyone your skill level. Because there's like maybe that's it. Like maybe that solo, that individualistic. There we go. Fucking don't know why I can't say that. That individualism, I guess, that is required for being a tank while playing requires like that. If it's not fucking fun when you're up against someone you can't fucking win against, right? No. I think I should just play a character that's not like I don't have to solo carry on, right? Or like I don't have to be the best player in the fucking lobby, which I guess is not the case if I do have DPS that pop. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, it took me a minute. I got there.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you. Pre-flight checklist complete. Running clean and hot. Rocket jump. You call it? Sounds dangerous.
Although the support is also equally as frustrating, I guess, because for the exact opposite and for the same and the exact opposite reason, like all at the same time. Because support, you can pop the fuck off against and you can be shitting on the other support, shitting on the fucking their team, like shitting. Oh, not really shitting on their team, but like I guess that's why I need to not just heal bot, I guess, is essentially it. I need to empower my DPS more. Maybe that's what I need to fucking do to get me higher. Is this what like self-actualization is, bro? Is that what's happening right now? I mean, you can. It's true. I mean, you can be fucking. You can. There's a way to, like, if your tank is popping the fuck off and you're keeping them alive, yes, heal botting can make you pop the fuck off. And sometimes it's challenging. Like, it really can be. It's all about, like, they can be all going after you. Like, their team can be, like, chasing the... Like, that's what's fun, honestly. That's what's fun about playing Mercy, is playing keep away with their goddamn team. You know, it's about, like, outsmarting their team, like, trying to chase you. It's playing cat and mouse. While it's still trying to keep your team alive. It's basically just being like, haha, bitches, you can't get me. And while doing so, you're also making your team pop the fuck off, so it just makes their team that much more frustrated. So they're like trying to fucking like really trying to get you, and you're just like, ha, so you still can't get me, bitches. But you know what's not fun? When they do get you, and when they get you often and frequently, you know, and hard. That's not fun. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ, Ever Mantra. I need to pay attention to my tech more often now. Ah, oh, shit. Let me get out. Sounds like tax evasion. Wait, what? How? Dude, that's where like that just caused like a mental, like one of those like real big, like, so you can have like small like not noticeable like mental channel changes, like for instance like changing the fucking stream thing, right? Like that's like not a big like change, so I can come back. It's not brain breaking. That like it's probably what, like, for example, like, you know, from watching the sun or whatever. Like that's what it's when he refers to fucking things as what is it called? Being stun locked. That's probably what it is. It's literally just like a thought that just is so jarring it makes him go, wait, what? Like I can't, like, it just broke my train of thought. Like trying to process that just made me be like, wait, what? Not that it's not logical, not that it doesn't make sense, but like it's so different from where we were. Like we just made a whole different group of neurons be like, wait, we needed to start thinking now. We need to actually work, but like only somebody can be activated at a time. And it's like, fuck. You play getaway while trying to profit, but while they get you hard. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's probably it's anything that's high risk, high reward, I think, right? Like it could be like playing the stock market, I suppose. You know, it's a lot of fucking fun to pop the fuck off with it. You get fucking rich as fuck, but fucking make a wrong investment, which is most of the fucking time what happens, right? And it's gambling. It's literally gambling. That's what we're describing right now. We're describing gambling. We're describing our reward system, our brain's dopamine system. This is what we're just like, we're processing that and explaining that. Mercy has a gambling problem, is what it is. Mercy is literally a compulsive gambler. Like if you play Mercy, you're a compulsive gambler, in a healthy way. It's like I hate gambling so much. Like it's no fun at all because it is just losing your money over time. But like while doing so in a non-harmful way, which is Overwatch, I guess. Like all I do is my fucking SR and, you know, my dignity when people fucking, you know, flame the shit out of you. You're gambling with your reputation. You're gambling with like how people perceive you as a player.
Heroes never die.
Thank you.
Feeling more powerful?
Jesus Christ.
Protect the payload. You need urgent care.
Potential win. You get every single enemy on the match to try to kill you and then not stop. Exactly. That's, yeah, there you go. Trade deal. Or trade offer. And like that's essentially what's happening. But like right now it's like pissing me off because like nobody's coming on the goddamn cart. But I can't fucking leave. Okay, now we got fucking, oh my god, no, this is the fucking terrible time to have jumped.
I must return to my post.
Yeah, like that's the win condition for Mercy, right? Like that's at least in my opinion, like that's the win condition. and that's what I attempt doing. But like, that only has so much value. Like, and like just how like certain like and it has value in the like. It's like how certain things might be like $100 might be really like a shit ton of money to somebody like a fucking child, right? But like $100 to me is like, okay, that like barely, that might get my entire grocery bill like this week, like. And it's the same way, like, but like the giant dopamine rush I get from fucking playing or from doing like my play style is a lot to me, but like is probably absolutely nothing to fucking like a GM or like a diamond or gold or player, or not gold, but like diamond, like fucking masters GM player. Like they're like, that's nothing of value, but like to me it's like, oh, but you know what, my play style is of value. I guess we're just really describing why there are skill up rankings. Fatherfucker. Yeah, but see, there's the hard part is like sometimes you'll be like trying to fucking pocket somebody, but you feel like you're literally doing nothing, and that by pocketing them you're ignoring the people that like actually need help, and that's always the trade-off. Because like, do I pocket somebody and let my shit get my tank get their shit pushed in? Because like I can't do both. Like I can't exclusively do both. Like I'm trying to right now. I guess that's the challenge of Mercy, and that's fuck. That's the challenge of Mercy, and that again, that's what makes it fun, you know, is the challenge. Is trying to fucking succeed, but like failing sometimes. Like if we won every time, it wouldn't be fun, but if we lost every time, it's really fucking not fun. But like that's what 6v6, like that's probably, like that's why 6v6 is good, right? But at the same time, and that's where I say that there's a fucking, like, there could be a market for both games. Oh my god, I was watching that and I was like, point. Jesus Christ. Like, yeah. Bap, you just, is something above us, guys? Ah, shit balls. It's like literally almost as scary as a fucking Genji blade to me. Especially if like, if I can't, if I need heals, fuck. I'm on fire. I was. Oh, I can't see you, Vecco. Oh, fuck. Oh, god, yeah. Risa just fucking stomped my face in. All you do is heal and stay alive. Meanwhile, all I have to do is get kills and try to survive all the time. You're not my, like, yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's where, like, the different skill up, like, the different, that is what makes Overwatch, for me, appealing, is that there are 3 interdependent jobs that need to be completed while simultaneously working together. Like, we have to be able to, and that's what gets me so frustrated when people don't join voice chat or don't use voice chat at all. All right, but like, because like that was almost impossible. Now with the ping system, right, which is where a huge oversight in Overwatch 1 was, which I think would probably have fixed, at least for the like, to an extent, fixed the game, right? Like they could have just not reinvented the wheel and just fixed the game by making communication more easier. Exactly. It's a, yeah, you're right. That's exactly it. It's a restaurant. You have the waiters, cashiers, and cooks. You need all 3 to have a functioning restaurant. But like, you can't have, like, if one of those things fails, the entire system as a whole fails, and that's what makes Overwatch feel fun and also horrible at the same time. Because when part of that, if you were running a restaurant and you'd have no fucking cashiers, right? Like, that shit ain't happening. Like, you lose. Like, and that's where it comes down to, like, where I feel like some of the matchmaking feels like ass. Is like, it's not that it's ass. It's just like, you're statistically gonna get a fucking random group of people, and you can't, like, you're either going to have a team of people that work or a team of people who do not work. Like, it's that simple. And if, like, you have two teams of people who do not work, you have a great match. If you have two teams of people that do work, it's a great match. If you have one team that works, one that doesn't, it's gonna feel like a fucking awful match. So you have how many? You can think about it that way. You could look at it statistically, right? I mean, obviously, it wouldn't necessarily, and it probably has a normal distribution. Like, here are the outcomes of matchmaking: is to have a DPS that sucks, or like 5 DPS that suck, or sorry, 2 DPS that suck, and have a tank that pops the fuck off, 2 supports that pop the fuck off. You have 1 DPS that sucks, 1 DPS that pops the fuck off. You have 1 tank that pops the fuck off, 2 DPS that suck, with 2 support. You could literally look at it every single possible, like, what do you call it? Like, every single possible combination of that you can have, right? And just fucking randomly fucking choose that, and you would figure out why matchmaking is ass. Like, you would see a statistical probability of why matchmaking is ass. What, quite literally based on regional morals? How so regional? Like, you mean, oh, you mean like, you know, capitalist, individualistic versus like, versus fucking collective, like collectivistic? Because you're not wrong. Like, it's whether people think whether people put the self over the fucking group or the group over the fucking self. Like, in some ways, like, in you know, like, you're not fucking wrong. Like, right now, like, that's kind of the way where people get so frustrated with people switching. Like, there's like somebody, like, guys popping out telling the DPS to switch right now, right? It's like, stop being selfish. I realize that your playstyle is cool and all, like, and I accept that. Like, I like, you know, you're not doing bad, and that's the hard part, is communicating that and not hurting someone's feelings, because high emotions are involved because of the sense of having, like, because of the whole, like, idea that there is, like, this reward system ingrained in us. Like, we're all just, we're literally we are hacked biological machines. Like, we have learned, like, that's what consciousness is like getting root privileges to fucking the server. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, and that's what, like, consciousness is. Because, like, it's just all these collective things, right? Like, that's what I'm saying we need for, like, this society, is a way to basically control it, or, like, to configure it, or, like, to get these pieces to understand and work together and cooperate. Like, that's what consciousness is like getting a bunch of these different systems to work together and function. Some of them, some systems of which that are, you know, literally conscious, and some that are unconscious, because some things need to be relegated to the, you know, to your attention right fucking now. But, like, your heart rate, your breathing rate, now we can put that in the background. Like, we don't need to pay attention to that every fucking second of the day, right? But, like, like, that's where I get this, like, idea of a collective consciousness. Like, that was, like, what stems this fucking, like, that whole, like, book, right? Is, like, that's the brain. This is the kind of exact same fucking brain, like, or, like, thought pattern that gets me to, like, think about, like, that shit, right? And that's where they come up with it. And I mean, that's all creativity is being able to fucking, you know, self-actualization, fucking looking at the life meta. That's what fucking makes shit interesting sometimes, because it's shit we don't pay attention to normally. It's shit that's relegated to the background, that that are patterns there that we're like, it's like us, like, it's like being conscious of your breathing right fucking now, right? Like, it's fucking, it's interesting, and it's like, wait, what? And, like, to bring your attention there, like, that's like meditation, you know? Like, that's all that really is. It's just like, hey, pay attention to these background systems real quick. And, like, that's what memes are, is just kind of like, do that as a society. Like, technology has literally allowed us to communicate that much quicker. So, like, but, you know, that's where lies the problem, is that shit fucking is too frequent. We get the notifications all fucking day long, right? like we haven't figured out a way to turn those notifications off. I'm bringing it full fucking circle. Here we go. Kind of a selfish ult, but I was kind of expecting them all to be walking right behind their Orissas, and if nobody was looking at our Orisa, I thought their team was just gonna walk into ours without fucking knowing what the fuck is up. And that's where like where I say like the weed is like helpful, right? Is it gets my like fucking brain on these tangents and like makes me more creative in a way, but I literally get into a philosophical loop where my brain is literally just like stuck. And I'm just like, well, there is no fucking right or wrong. What the fuck is the like? What is the point? Like fucking, it's like this like, it's almost like the depression, but like not. It's like depression, but like in an existential way. But it's like not in like a you know, like a suicidal way or anything like that. It's just like a fuck, man. Like what the fuck? Like there's just literally no point to anything. Because everything, no matter when you like how you look at it, is just a fucking. It's just there's just fucking nothingness. Like, which is why people probably fucking find religion and shit. Is like they try to find some answer, but the answer is that there is no fucking answer. Like, and that's what makes fucking life so goddamn interesting. But then what's even more fascinating is like maybe we're just not looking at it from the right perspective. Like, I was watching a video yesterday that's like thinking in 11 dimensions, right? And it literally got above my head to the point where I literally could not conceptualize what the fuck this guy who was trying his best to describe these really like advanced physics like equations and shit, but like it literally breaks. Like my brain was like, I would try thinking about it and it hurt. Right? I don't know, maybe they're just simply smart. Their fucking intelligence SR is higher, maybe. I don't know. Right? Exactly, yeah. It's like, and that, you know, and that's why I've always been a good test taker. Is it's not like I ever had to really study for it. It's like all I had to do was pay attention and like let like the like as long as I subconsciously and like put enough attention on something that like I could let it sink in, I could relegate it to the background enough to like recognize that information again when I saw it again on a test. Like that's how I would study, and like that's how I did well in school. I thought you were. That was just a super like the latency was like very low. Because like in real time, basically real time. Hey, I finished the fucking thing. Yep, same fucking rank. Cool. And that's the see, and that's exactly like what just happened. Like that brain reset is what just happened there. That's like the part that doesn't feel fun about the new SR system. Is it's like, yes, I did the thing. I get the reward, and then it's like, ha, no reward, and you're like, fuck, bro, what the fuck? I thought the whole deal is that like I fill the thing up, I get the thing, I get the increase, I get the reward, and it's like, nope, it's up, go fuck yourself. And it's like, ah, okay, I guess no reward. It's like they broke that social contract and we feel violated. What is the word that meta is based off of? It's not metalogic, meta. Like it's short for like what is the no, not what is the fucking word now? God damn it, now it makes me think of another word that I can't think of. The word that means like the origin of, and that's where I have a problem, is that I offload and I outsource so much like of my brain power that like I don't I remember where to look things up, not what things are necessarily, because I throw that into the background. Like I throw shit out my like subconscious, like offload most of my like a lot of my thinking so that I don't fucking have to. And then I'm like, oh shit, I need that thing, that thing. Like, where are my keys? Like, fuck, what are the, god damn it, I can't fucking find them. I know I had them. They're obviously they're here. My car's fucking here. Like, I just can't fucking find what it is. Metamorphosis? No fucking way. Because metamorphosis means a changing of, right? It would be like a change of. There's no way it's metamorphosis. I feel like it's got to be a different word. I think you have the right like root word or like the right like prefix, I guess. Like when you break it apart, you're probably on the same like. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're probably on like the same like there is a way. There's a tie. It ties back together somehow. Like there's a way that those things are linked. They're not like convergently. No, not convergently evolved. Like divergently. No, because that'd be apart from each other. What's it called when you have them? No, convergent evolution. Yeah, I think convergent evolution is when you have two separate things that end up merging into the same thing. So yeah, I guess it would be convergent evolution. And that's like the benefit of that shit of what I do is like being able to look at the meta of what my thoughts are and be able to find new correlations or new like novel things from things that already exist. But the problem is, like AI, if it doesn't already exist, you can't fucking think of it. So like it's like trying to recall, like look up a file, right? Metaphor. Yeah, okay, yep. You're probably you're better, closer, warmer. Where did the okay, I'm gonna put my fucking screen capture fucking shit on. Term meta come from? Where does meta come from? Meta comes from the Greek word prefix and predisposition meta. Oh, meta, which means after or beyond. Okay, so it's okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes total sense actually. So like metamorphosis is beyond so metamorphosis. So you morph, right? Meta after like morphing or like you like a change of I don't know what the fuck that is. So it's like a change of like the change that is beyond what we can. This is what like is so fascinating is like you think about it and like different languages, right? And it's all about putting the same thoughts that I'm having right now put together in different words, and that in and of itself is fascinating because it's like your brain but working in a different fucking way. And it's like if you could know all languages, you could express your ourselves so much fucking easier, right? But like language isn't like art in and of itself is a language. It's a way of of expressing an idea or thought, just not in language. Like it's we're literally just I'm just having a fucking existential crisis. That's what's happening. I'm just having an existential crisis. Like I am just like thinking about fucking thinking, and like my brain hurts, and I don't know. Like I'm just going in infinite loops. Like I keep on getting stuck in loops in my head, which is fun as fuck, but like probably not very conducive to like after the change. Okay, yeah, exactly. So like after, yeah. After the change. And then like to think like that, like just like thinking of that like blows my fucking brain. Like, wait, what? Like how, like what? After the change, like shit, man. Like that's really fucking thought provoking. And it's like, but yeah, but all it is a different fucking language. Like imagine if you fucking could know all of that. Like know all of the languages. Like how much more broad are your vocabulary essentially would fucking be of being able to express your thoughts and like ideas. But then you have to also come up with those ideas to be able to fucking put that into it, and that's where like it gets hard, and that's where like teamwork and like utilize, like we can outsource some of those other abilities to other people. I'm describing society. Society is what I'm describing now, apparently. It's like finding the meta of fucking thought, and that is the fucking brain hurting fucking concept. It is that which is unknowable and unknowable and like processable almost. It's like trying to think of what's beyond the third dimension, right? Or I guess the fourth dimension, if you consider time the fourth dimension. It's like you cannot understand it. It's exactly like this fucking flat world. The explanation I was watching, yesterday, right? So in flat, like the idea behind like flat world is like if you imagine a creature that was one dimension, right? And all it could see basically would be fucking colors, essentially, or like change shifts in like light, like the could also be, like I said, like shift in light temperature, or like light, or like the amount of photons or whatever, whatever it is, like the because wave is, or light is both a fucking a wave and a particle, which fucking again breaks my fucking brain. It's like, how can these things be two things? So like the same way, so a one-dimensional thing could express things in either, light as a wave and change it. It could be there, or it could be a change in the amount of light, like the the quantized amount of light, or it could be in the wavelength, aka color. And then to think of stuff, so you just see like splotches, or like just these images, or like not images, but like, because the image you'd think of like two-dimension, right? But just like this line, and that's what spectroscopy is, right? Spectroscopy is when you when they look at the temperature, or like the color of the fucking elements of a star, to be able to see what the fucking stars are. Like, what if we could fucking take spectroscopy and like use that to see that's what we're literally looking into, is like looking into the first dimension, right, of 3 dimensions. So that means that there's more dimensions higher than us that are possible. Not even that's higher than us, but like there's more of them, because it's not like they're higher and lower. It's like they're equal, but it's another spatial dimension. Like being able to change in one, you can, like, that's, I guess I was watching the thing yesterday, and this I could still keep up with and still explain. It didn't get over my head yet, but like it's getting there. And that was like, what defines a dimension is being able to move it in one, like you can change the value of one thing and not change the value of the others at all. Like, that's what defines a dimension, right? So you can move, if I can move my mouse cursor up and down, or left and right, and I can move it only left and only right, or I can move it only up and down, and I can like not move it the other dimension, right? And if there was a third dimension I could use on this 2-dimensional surface, I'd be able to basically reach into the computer or out of the computer, which is exactly how brain, like that's what we need to do as like humanity, is like just how I'm thinking right now. What would a third dimension, like a 3-dimensional monitor be like? We need to think, what would a 4th dimension or 5th dimensional universe look like, right? I don't know. I probably am just boring the fuck to death of like most people. Is really what it is. But like, to me, it's fucking fascinating. Like like, it's so brain breaking that it's like, but then it's also just clear enough to like kind of start seeing the bigger picture and like start like wrapping your head around. But then it like eludes you and escapes you. and it just starts like it disappears again, and then it starts to come in kind of fuzzy again, and you're like, it's like when you're, you ever, I don't know, yeah, I'm sure, yeah, you're older, you probably still had like broadcast television when you were growing up, right? Where you'd get the picture and like it would like then like someone would bump it and then like fucking it'd fade away and you're like, God damn it, who the fuck wants to, like somebody grab the fucking antenna or pick the antenna, And it's the same kind of way. It's like you can't quite make out what's going. It's like the especially the pornos, right, that were broadcast like HBO when they were scrambled and you're like, oh yeah, I can kind of see what they did. I'm Odin. I'm Odin is what I am. I'm Odin. God damn it, motherfucker, I am Odin. I am a god, basically what I'm saying. I'm having a fucking existential crisis, man. Hey, Choo Choo Charles. Yes, no, as in God of War, like that mask. That is what Odin is doing, right? He saw something that broke his brain, that like was unfathomable and all knowledge. But it's not that it's all knowledge. He's just looking at it from another perspective, right? He's looking at it from another dimension. He can see everything that is in all our dimensions because it's like, think about, so I can have a 2-dimensional, but when I create a 3rd dimension, I create infinite of those other 2 dimensions, right? So there could be infinite of our dimensions. Like there could be infinite of, like, because by defining a 3rd dimension, you can now move anywhere in that 3rd dimension and not move in those other 2 dimensions. I can move through time and I can see all of time and space, and that's only one frame of a fucking, like, one piece, one slice. It's like looking at an MRI, like, but like we know conceptually that like we're not looking at something that's flat when we're looking at an MRI. We realize that's our shoulder or our fucking, our brain or whatever. But like to something that exists in that 2-dimensional space, it doesn't know any different. Just like we don't know any different. Like that's the science that like breaks my brain and like is like, holy shit, there's so much fucking more to what we see, or not what we don't see, but we cannot fathom it because we literally cannot see it, but like it's there. Do I play a lot of Junkrat in Overwatch 2? I do. Oh, I play a lot of Junkrat in Overwatch 2. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, well, that just completely like made me confused now. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Okay. Anyways, getting back to a game, I suppose. And I can see how that kind of like curiosity and that kind of like you can see why there's tropes of like the crazy mad scientist who literally goes and like literally Sigma. I see what you say now with Sigma 5. I see it now. See, it's self-actualization, man. That's what this is. Like that's what, like, because like that shit does, it literally can make you fucking go crazy. Like if left unchecked, and this is what I was saying about AI, right? I was saying this to like somebody that was just talking with, is like, if left completely unchecked, becomes destruction, or just the can become destructive, because just like Odin, could be corrupted and let his, okay, I don't want to spoil any game, so spoiler alerts, people. If left unchecked, that desire for information, and I haven't finished the game yet, so they could go into this concept more, but like, and then I'm realizing, wait, this is already a thought that people have thought of, right? Because they must have thought of it because it exists, so it must link somehow. And like that's what I'm thinking about, like each person's perspective, right? Like, what if this is what the 4th dimension or the next dimension level is? What if it's then again it comes to this collective consciousness. Like, what if you could take every frame of every person's existence And that is just one dimension, right? Like each of our own frames or each of our own experiences, right, that we see is actually just one of those frames. But it's like it's self-multiplying, right? But you could have that not only at our existence level, but at like a bacterial level of existence, a viral level of existence. Like they could all be technically conscious, I suppose. Like, and it's just like by switching the channel, right, of what we see on the screen, that is what like is our experience and our like consciousness. I know, but like, how do we find the meta, right? Which is terrible because meta play is so not fun, but like, we were such savages before we had a meta. Like, it was the wild fucking west. Like, people just doing what the fuck they want. Like, the fuck? Like, not giving a shit about other people, or like, and or like, you know, it's like when you play the meta, you optimize for fun, I guess, in a way. But by doing so, it's not fun. Which again brings us right back to fucking square one, and that's where it's what's so frustrating about it. Is it's like, oh, it's fuzzy again. Fuck, I lost it. Like, I'm right back where I fucking was. Right back where I fucking was. It's like, nope, the thing that you were just trying to explain and that it seems like it's so in depth, nope, it's already a thing. Like, people have been trying to express this for forever. Like, you're not gonna find a new way to express it. Yeah, I mean, then you get people who would be paranoid and shit like that, like, and then you could see how that, like, you know, or who are unintelligent, or, you know, who are kind of dumb, you know, and they could, or not even dumb, but like misled or have different experiences. You can see how they might like get to that level of thinking, right? Like, if you had these traumatic experiences of people like out to get you, and you're paranoid, these steam thought processes would be terrifying. But also, if that same process of like an exploration was left unchecked and did not reset itself, you know, if we didn't have this kind of like reset button constantly like going back and just being like, nope, it's like I'm crashing the computer every fucking time, and it's like I'm just power cycling, and I'm like, fuck, I guess I start over again. I try to figure out where the fuck I was, and it's like, oh, what? Fuck, it's gone. And like, you could literally see how like people could interpret that just like people interpret religion, right? As something, they're giving meaning to something that's not there, or that it is there but it means something else. Like, we're defining, you know, people who are very religious, they're defining an experience that is there, right? Like, it's not, humanity isn't collectively just insane. Like, there is something beyond what we are. It's just we have no way of perceiving it.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
I'd rather wait a century for progress than cause the harm you have.
What a joy it must be to feel entitled to patience.
Back to dumb mode.
Join me.
It's like I'm realizing I'm crazy, but have enough fucking like real self-actualization and normalcy to be like, yeah, but you're not though. It's just like,
push your limits. Nothing breaks.
It's something else. You're not insane. There's a reasoning there, but like, you haven't figured it out yet.
5, 4.
But that's what's frustrating.
1. Attack.
There's a trap there. And it's easier to fucking like, it's painful fucking like thinking and trying to process that shit, because it's frustrating. It's like the high risk, high reward, the same thing that creates gameplay, engaging gameplay. Like, it's dopamine inducing, chasing. But then it feels awful when that reset button gets hit. Like, there has to be some kind of unifying theory. Like, literally, there has to be some kind of unifying theory of everything. By definition of there being in everything, there has to be some kind of unifying theory of it. But I'm too fucking dumb to, like, conceive of what it is. I don't fucking know enough about that shit. But, like, I feel like I have the capability of it, of understanding. But we all probably fucking think we have the capability of understanding it. And that's what is gonna be fucking... Again, we come back to the meta. Like, how much of this is actually... Are we already playing the goddamn meta? And we just don't fucking realize it. Because in a way, there always has been a meta. We just didn't... We weren't aware that it existed. What's the life meta? Bounty, finished bounty hunter. What the fuck does that mean? God damn. Point. I will put my existential crisis on pause until extra comes back.
Onwards to victory.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I am optimized. The payload moves towards our desired outcome. For the punch.
Choke up, man.
There's a test subject. You're broken. May I? No one.
But yeah, I don't know. A lot of times when I'm fucking just like staring off into space and shit, like that's what I'm fucking thinking about. It's just like fucking existential fucking brain loops that fucking get you stun locked for fucking hours.
I've dealt with cynics.
It's like trying to
before.
process that shit. Oh man, fucking crazy. And it's not that I think that I have like that there's any innate like ability that's any different than anyone else. It's just like, or like any real perception of it. It's just that we all have that ability, and we just have not looked from that perspective yet, you know? So in no sense, I am something because we all are something. I think, therefore I am. I think, is that what that means? God damn it, man. See, like, this is what I'm saying, man. It's like philosophical, like when we think about, when you start studying like things like philosophy, right? You understand, like, different languages are literally like, they just are saying the same exact shit in different fucking languages. Like, all these thoughts that you think are unique are not. They're just, you're just rediscovering that shit, right? We're reinventing the wheel nonstop. And if we could, like, that's what, like, written history kind of in a way, like, it's letting us look at the like another dimension, right? Another dimension of, but like, as human, we're looking at the fourth dimension of human time, like it's human time, right? Like, if we can observe what time is, we can create a meta of like what the fuck is actually what works, and it's just a matter of having enough time, right? Like, our sample size is too small. We've only had fucking 2,000 years to, or like not 2,000 years. That's like since whatever, since fucking, but like 10,000 or roughly 10,000 years of like of society, right? Which is really, we should really fucking make a new fucking goddamn date system, because it's very confusing. Like, what the fuck? It's like negative fucking numbers, positive fucking numbers. Like, fucking just, can we make like a universal like system of time that fucking isn't religious, like based on fucking a religion? Like, it sounds stupid, but like it sounds like scientifically necessary. Like, there has to be a way of doing that, right? Of like, because like if there is an X, Y, and Z coordinate, there must be a whatever. What the fuck is the Y? Is that what it is? Like, what is the coordinate for time? And like, why the fuck are we using some ass backwards way to describe it?
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm entertaining anyone else, but like, I'm fucking entertaining myself. That's all I guess that really fucking matters. But
I've learned a lot from my experiences.
it's just like no matter where you go, there you fucking are. Like it's the same. It's just the same way, but expressed a different way. Like it's the same thing, different language, right? And you could say, I guess that with, you know, I guess that's what synonyms kind of are in like language, if you think about it. Like it's just the same thing but meaning something different, but slightly, right? And like that's all like human experiences are. Like it's all randomness, and that's where like I guess they kind of come down to like quantum mechanics and like where like what seems to be like we are looking at something that seems to be random and finding patterns in it, right? Which is what quantum mechanics is. But it's really just all we're looking at is like that's just like the third, like the when there's a single dimensional character or a single dimensional like existence, you only see specks of light, right? Or like colors of light. And that's what we're seeing now with quantum mechanics. It's what seems random isn't actually random. It's just that we can't see the shit that like makes it not random. We don't have the perspective to see it when how it's not random. It's like a merging of philosophy and science. There has to be a point where those two merge, just like there's always a point where two things converge in society. But I'm not fucking smart enough to understand that. Like it's like I don't speak the language that scientists need to communicate, which is fucking calculus or some shit. And I don't think I'm fucking smart enough to process that shit. But goddamn it, I wish I could.
No opposition is insurmountable.
We're outnumbered. Careful.
By your side.
Oh god, we're fucking losing this match, aren't we? Oh wait, we fucking what? Beat it with 2 minutes and 42 seconds? Wait, did we fucking already have a fucking first match? God damn, I'm so like lost in my fucking own head that I have no fucking idea what's going on in the game. Ah, what did it not hit me? Like I literally saw it interact with my face. Ah! Oh shit balls! Oh, it's behind a shield. Fuck me. And that's where I say that human, that you know, universal consciousness, or that like, you know, a universal way of looking at all of the different things from a new perspective. By collecting all of our individual experiences and being able to look at them all at one point objectively, just like a second dimension looks at a first dimension, or a third dimension looks at a fourth dimension, we could like think about how having a third dimension affects our reality and what it means for us and what it means to exist. Like try thinking in only 2 dimensions, and it's hard, right? But at the same time, thinking in 4, or I guess supposedly 5 dimensions is also hard. Like it doesn't mean it can't be done. I don't know. Again, it's fucking hurts my fucking head, man.
I must recharge. Hold on. I offer something more.
Yo, what's going on, man? How you been? Oh shit! What got Mercy? Oh, Soldier. Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! All right, it's just May, and sorry, May, nothing against you, but I am not putting my life in your fucking hands. I will sit here and try to protect you, but I ain't risking my life for you. Yo, Bright Eyes. Just having a, you know, existential crisis and mental breakdown here. No big deal. Like, that's all, like, the things that we all, like, that we like as a, like, what becomes meta for fucking our, like, society is, like, these things that make us view things from another perspective. It's that same, again, spoiler alert, the same thing as Odin seeing, like, what shouldn't be seen. It's that idea of, like, you know, it's that trope of, like, like H.P. Lovecraft, really. Like that knowledge that should, or I think this is from him. ChatGPT, every time you bring him up, it starts adding, like, putting this shit together, and starts, like, describing like, anytime you say a cosmic horror, like, it brings the same type of thoughts I have up, and, like, that's where, like, those people are, like, kind of, they go crazy, right? Like H.P. Lovecraft, he probably wasn't crazy. He just was trying to process things that he had no way of understanding. He had no framework for it. Like, whereas, like, I have some perspective or, like, a idea of what is actually there. Watching how much costs capture card for streaming from Switch. Streaming vanished. Wish of streaming vanished instantly. You might have some. It might not be a very effective solution, but you might be actually, like, not that it wouldn't be effective, it just would be a kind of a workaround. Okay? But, like, another way of getting the same, like, result, but in a different way, would be to do it via software. And this is gonna lead me down a whole nother fucking existential rabbit hole. It's like you start drawing analogies between fucking human existence and fucking machines. And I'm gonna fucking be brain broken again. Fucking be stunned, but it's gonna be like a whole different reason. I need to get the fuck out of here. I have my ult and my team is behind me. What the fuck is going on? What am I doing up here? And that's the type of meta thinking that's needed to fucking get better at what you're doing. Alright. So you might be able to do a software. So, like, for instance, I can stream Katie's screen at the same time as me live. Meaning that I can have her screen essentially be a capture card. You know, I can get sound out of it as well. Now, you would, either way, you would still need a way to convert how do you hook the computer up, or your oh, it'd be a capture card. Duh. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. All right. I can't see you guys. I can't see you guys. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I'm gonna be fucking. No, come on, Doomfist. Get in there. Be the front line, buddy. Get that attention off me. And that's what makes also support fun, is like when you have a good tank, is that they draw the attention of the enemy away from you, right? So, like, it's, again, you're trying to be unnoticed and supporting your team, and, like, while trying to stay under the radar, right? You're trying to stay under the radar and not draw the enemy's attention, their aggro, if you will, if you want to get to MMO terms, while also simultaneously trying to stay the fuck away. You're trying to not draw their attention, but also benefit your team as much as humanly possible. Like, you're trying to do it just enough so that you win, but not enough that, like, they start looking at you and fucking your shit up. You could if it broadcasts via the internet. And that's where I was thinking, right? If you can use the network to broadcast your, but that would require software and it's a switch. So, you know, unless you jailbroke it or something, I don't think there's a way of doing it. That's where the Stream Deck is fucking phenomenal, is because it has the ability. It's a computer. It's a fucking small computer, which is what a Switch is too. It's just, you know, fucking locked down. But it's a goddamn computer that literally will run anything Linux can run, which means it can literally run anything Windows can run, if you're smart enough, which I am not. But so I could stream from my Steam Deck. Like, you can literally run OBS from your Stream Deck, or your Steam Deck rather, and stream right from it, which is cool as shit. It wouldn't fucking perform well. I definitely wouldn't do it at 1080p, but you know, it's possible. Anyways, let me get fucking. Let me go in here. Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is the server that? Did they delete? No, here it is. Yoda. When should I try ranked when I unlock it? That's a very fucking tough question, man. Like, I would not recommend doing ranked right when you unlock it, but at the same time, getting your ass into ranked so that you know how to get your ass kicked is a good learning process, right? So I don't know how to answer that. Like, you need to get used to abuse frequently and often, and like sweating.
Oh, it'll teach you.
Which is Nico is literally finding out in the, like, at this moment, is like literally because like he's someone who's newer playing, like he's trying to catch up with fucking 6 years of information, and people who are playing expect him to know that fucking information, but like he's only has like a fucking like couple months, you know, I don't know what, 6 months, a year of like playing, right?
Like fucking 3 months. Like 3 months since.
And like that's kind of where, like, that's the shitty
guys.
part about like making it Overwatch 2 is like people like it's almost expected that people are gonna have like a fresh start, but it is in a way. Like I've been talking this whole time how Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 are complete, even though it's just barely different, it is extremely importantly different. And have two completely different play styles, and like the roles and everything are completely, because in you know, like I guess I'll just reiterate it. It's probably better now anyways. I could go through and
so close,
like talk about how the fuck it's, how different it is, and that way you have perspective on it. But like, so 6v6, when you had another tank, right? One person being bad in any role would not matter because everybody else could compensate in some way. But only having one tank, like, if as soon as that tank is diffed, unless like the DPS can really fucking carry, you're gonna lose. It's like you can't have like Overwatch 1 assumed that all players were of equal or like average ability, and that like any one person popping off or any one person doing horrible would have no effect on the actual outcome of the match. The games felt more fair, but at the same time it didn't feel good because you couldn't pop the fuck off, which is what makes games really fucking fun. Because there's nothing better than like shitting on somebody. It's like, it's literally like why humanity is the way it is. Like, we all love shitting on other people, but at the same time, like, it sucks to be shit on.
Bro, this bounty hunter shit is ridiculous.
Bounty? What are you talking about? Bounty hunter shit? Like, what the I don't even know what the fuck you're talking. I literally, that's why I opened up the fucking the Discord, because I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
So it's like bounty hunter in fucking, it's like in the arcade. It's the last challenge I need for the,
oh yeah, word. I can work on that. I didn't even know. I didn't know what that even meant. So I was like, is that a game mode? Is it fucking like a custom game or some shit that he's playing?
the last one that I need, and I have to win 10 of these, and so far I've won 1.
What win 10 of what? Like what is it that you have to play? That's what I'm
like
confused
a
by.
death match, but like way more high paced and.
How so? Like is it?
So it's like a death match, but one of the people's worth 300 points instead of 100 points.
Oh, okay. So it's like a. So it's the one person. Are they more powerful? Are they like overpowered or something?
Bit of a buff, yeah. They get like a little bit of a buff, like a little bit of extra health, increase like rate of fire.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, they basically. So it's kind of like
pretty
playing.
Much like they get nano.
Yeah, it's like they get nanoed, or they're in a Kiriko. They're in a Kiriko fucking ult, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Like that. Yeah. You're getting a support ult, but like all the time. Like that's what makes you fucking feel like that gives you empowers people and makes them fucking feel like they can shit on other people. So like, yeah, that's exactly what fucking would make that. Like you just give that, like that's what makes support ult so great. It's like you either become invulnerable and like can't die, or you do a lot more fucking damage and like can crush the other team.
Dude, but this shit.
When do I think campaign mode will be available for this game? Oh fuck, man. I was talking about that a little while ago earlier. Like it should have been out a while ago if fucking Blizzard had managed their IP correctly. If they developed 2 simultaneous, which is what they've like when they changed things to Overwatch 2 and all that, I think that was a paradigm shift going, oh no, this needs to be 2 separate projects. What the fuck were we doing trying to manage this all at once?
I heard from what I was reading that they are going to be releasing like
It's supposed to, yeah,
bits of it at a time.
Yeah, I assume based off of their like general design philosophy of like Hearthstone, it's gonna be like Hearthstone, where like a piece or like maybe even like a large game and then expansions, you know, because that's how Blizzard's always kind of work. You know, it has a base game and then expansion, and like World of Warcraft, you just keep on adding expansion after expansion, or adding new meta upon new meta essentially. But like with big bursts of content, you know. Because that's what a live service game is. Like that's literally exactly like that's what the design shift to change from was, like live service game, or to a live service game from a box game, you know, which is the reason why it has such a fucking shitty pay structure, but it also gives us more content that doesn't get old as fast. Well, it does get old as quicker. We get like less quality content that lasts but continues to be fucking a thing.
It's like I just want to win this fucking game, and I have to win fucking 10 of these, and
Yup. To like move on to anything.
And I've won 1.
Like that's where, like I was saying, that's what makes the Overwatch 2 experience not fun, is like they break this social contract of like I was talking about like the ranking system where like you finish all of your ranks, right? You finish all your games and all your wins. And it's like, yes, this is gonna be awesome. I finally fucking did the thing. I did the thing. I get the reward. And then they're just like, oh yeah, no, you just did the exact same. It's like, what? No. I did the thing. I'm supposed to get the thing. Like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, Fortnite is a game as a service, exactly. Most games nowadays are games as a service. Most software is software as a service. The internet revolutionized the way that we distribute software and games. Like, it made live service games be able to be a thing.
Fuck, Cassidy. I feel like the problem is, right, is you get into this one, and there's, like, very obviously people who have just been sitting around doing team deathmatch and do nothing else.
Yeah.
And still play like it's Call of Duty, so I'm in here, like, used to being, like, a ranked player with...
Yeah, no, and that's exactly, you know, that's exactly what the frustrating part about doing, like, playing competitive or non-competitive matches, but, like I was saying earlier, like, when I'm actually trying to, like, stream sometimes, like, when I have good and fair and fun matches playing as a team, stream's fucking fun as shit, like... Having people actually like involved in it is fun as hell. Like when I'm like playing by myself and like people aren't using comms, like it's painful. Because like it's so much fun. Yeah, it's not only not fun in the game, but it's not fun because like people aren't engaging with it, like because it's not fun.
So like nobody's talking, and then we're all just sitting here, and then you fucking pop in, and there's just like 6 Cassidys. So like every time you fucking pop around a corner, somebody's like, "It's high noon."
But at the same time, like that shit,
Bro.
like there's like a time and place for that shit. Like for instance, when I'm just like sitting here, like when I was like talking, or even like right now, like when I'm thinking about other shit, like I'm not playing my full attention on the game. So it's like purposely handicapping myself to have a better fucking time. But like also if I actually paid attention, I'd have a better time. So it's like, is there a fucking right answer there?
It's also funny because
Like perspective, I guess.
I'm so used to like my characters that I've like gotten
Yep,
good with.
it's so hard to go the other ones.
With for
Yeah.
for a purpose, like in our matches, like oh okay they have this, so
Yep.
I need this to control, or they're doing this, so I need this to heal the team.
Yep.
Whereas like in this one,
count-
it's just everybody running around. I'm like,
It's
bro, I
counterpicked.
don't know how to fuck.
Yeah, that's what makes you're counterpicking. Yeah, which is the other element. Like that's why Overwatch I think is so much fun. Is there's so many different it's so much depth to it, right? Because like you have to do on top of not only there being like it's playing rock paper scissors while gambling.
Yes. Yes. 100%. But like a 5-way.
It's multiplayer rock paper scissors. Yeah. Well, and also gambling all at the same time. Like you're like, let's roll the fucking dice. We're fucking putting everybody's skills against each other. Let's see who fucking actually wins this shit. But what just is not fun to get shit on. It's like it's very high. That's why it's like cocaine. It's like it's high, very high risk, high reward, and it's like very like what makes it fun is the fact that it's very intense and a lot of fun when it is. But then when it's not, it's fucking really not.
That's the other thing too, is like even just because necessarily one person counters me, we have somebody else on the team that makes up by countering them, but then I'm still using my control, like my rockets.
And that's why 6v6 was perfect. When played perfectly, 6v6 was perfect because you could be like, oh, I'm getting diffed on this. Well, I know how to fix that. I just need to counterpick them. But you had 2 of each role, so like you would constantly be fluctuating, right? And it was a constant tug of war, and that's what made the matches so much fucking fun. But it also made it fucking boring because like sometimes it'd be like, this is uneventful, nothing's happening. We played the entire game and it's a fucking draw. Like, god damn it. It's the same thing as ranking up and not getting a fucking reward at the end. Like sometimes, you know?
Like every time for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, exactly. Like it literally like defeats the purpose of having like the system that's supposed to be rewarding. Like I would honestly, I almost would be if I were you, I'd be tempted almost to like just buy another. Like, you don't even need to buy another account, just like creating another fucking account. Dude, that's what you used to have to do with Overwatch 2, or Overwatch 1 would be like you'd have to buy the game again.
I don't know.
Like that's why I have like 3-4 fucking accounts. Like I've like there's been times where I'm like shit, I guess I'm just gonna buy it again, you know. They have new content every season, non-stop collaborations like DBZ and The Witcher. Oh, yeah, for Fortnite. Yeah, that's because that's just fucking like what's it called? That's just marketing though. Like they're just trying to get fucking people's eyeballs on their game to be like, hey, we're fun too. We're a thing, guys. Like remember us? We're doing the thing. But it works.
The other problem with this too is like there's fucking 4 echoes in here, so I'm gonna switch to
Oh
Ash,
yeah, that's right.
but
Okay.
then
Oh, you could.
fucking- then
It's
I'm just
not.
gonna-
So like you there's multiple. You could play multiple of the same characters. It's a what the fuck's it called?
It's literally deathmatch.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Wait, where the fuck is that? Where's arcade? Oh, there it is. I just had like.
But see,
fucking
like
brain
now,
fart.
so now I'm gonna switch to Ash, so somebody switch to fucking.
Wait, where do
Reaper,
you
so
see
every
this
time
shit?
try and aim-
I don't see. Is it
Arcade.
Mystery Deathmatch? Lunar Brawl?
No,
3v3?
Arcade, Lunar Brawl, and then it's the first one. It's yellow. It's Bounty Hunter.
I don't see. It's literally not on my list.
Brawl, and then
Lunar Brawl. Oh, they have. Oh, there's multiple versions of the. Oh, okay, I see. All right, I was thinking. I was like, that's not a game mode, bro. I'm sitting here looking at all of them. But like I feel like that's a difference between like Overwatch and let's say maybe Overwatch fucking needs that. Maybe they need fucking. Like, what about Apex? What about Apex? Like what do you want me to philosophically break down the fucking what makes Apex or what makes battle royales fun in enough sense? And I might not be qualified to fucking answer that question because I don't have fun playing whatever they call battle royales. Therefore, I don't play them, right? Like that's why I literally hate all battle royales for the most part. Like Apex is like the one that I like or I hate the least, but I wouldn't say that I like it. I would say it can be enjoyable for a short amount of time, but it doesn't have like I don't play it and enjoy it enough to like go back again, right? It doesn't have enough of that dopamine kick. It's not good enough cocaine for me to be like, yeah, let's go on a bender. Like yeah. It's like it's not my drug of choice, let's say. Like that's why I like the team. I don't know what you would even call. What do you call this genre? Team fucking shooters. Like hero shooter. Hero shooter. I think cooperative hero shooter.
Shooters.
But it's not just a shooter because you could have a cooperative shooter that could be Counter-Strike, right? Like this one is like
Right.
there's specific heroes that have specific like roles and identities, and every single one of them plays slightly differently and is weaker and or stronger than the others. Like that's how I would break if I was trying to have Overwatch. This is what like the AI and like Chat GPT makes you think like, because if I need to think how, if I was trying to describe Overwatch, how would I describe it to something so that it can create it? And like it just, I don't know, that's what it's fun. That's what's fun about it. It's like breaking shit down and like trying to create something new. Oh my god, I see what the VIP thing is. Jesus Christ. Oh, I got him.
Be like this shit though, because then I get these fucking players right in here that fucking literally probably came over from like a Call of Duty lobby like 5 seconds ago, you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, yes, or CS, or they're playing fucking, they play CSGO or Valorant, and they can just instant fucking headshot you from a fucking entirely across the map, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, that's also what makes Overwatch fun, is that you don't have to play like that to actually enjoy it and have fun with the game, because there's so many different playstyles that are interdependent and require each other.
I feel like out of place, because even though I'll bang out like, 20 kills, no problem, the thing is like, there's somebody in here
somebody else that's
like,
getting and he's focusing the VIP or whatever, so he's constantly farming more score than you are, regardless of whether or not you're getting more kills, right?
Right.
Like, so like again, it's just kind of you got to think from like a higher level, and then like okay, what is the thing that what is the win condition? Like, what do I need to do to actually like win this thing? And it's like, oh, like, and it's not, sometimes it's not fun to fucking do that. It's like literally what a meta is. It's like, I don't want to fucking play that way. I want to fucking play that way. I want to fucking play sometimes, and that's what arcade's for. That's what like fucking arcade is, and like that's what like competitive is by playing competitive, you accept the social responsibility that we are all here to try to become like the best. I wish like life had a fucking competitive mode, because there are so many people that just fucking play quick play life, right?
Yeah. No cooperation, no.
They just only give a shit about themselves, but like the game is objectively fucking better when it's played the way that's meant to be played.
See, like I was doing good, and now I just got bumped to fucking. And now I just got bumped to fucking.
It's kind of
like I went from 3rd to fucking 5th.
Yep.
In 2 shots.
It's kind of like, that's why I liked in Overwatch 1, I haven't done it much in Overwatch 2, but like when Katie first started playing, I'd played a shit ton of the gun game in between, because queues in Overwatch 2 Overwatch 1 used to be so long. Like they'd be like 8 to 10 minutes, but that came at the cost of having better matches, like better quality matchmaking, right? So you might wait for a game for longer, but it was more fair. And so like we would maybe be sitting there for like 10 minutes at a time, and like you could play like the custom games. The arcade was way better, right? Or not the custom games. They had the workshop, so they could create different games of all kinds. Like we'd play Uno, we'd play fucking like you could literally play like Uno as a fucking like as its own like arcade game while you sat there and wait for queue. Like, this is so much fun. But they just haven't released the arcade yet, or not the arcade, the workshop.
So fucking close.
But like gun game would be the same way, because like you'd be constantly trying to get a kill, and you get a character that like you're really good at. You're like, yes, I'm gonna pump the fuck off, and you get like 10 of them in a row, and you're just steamrolling them, and then all of a sudden you fucking get to one character. I'd get all the way to the end. I'd get literally to the last fucking hero in like fucking 2 minutes of the game, and then spend the last fucking 10 minutes just trying to fucking get that one goddamn kill on ball. Because like they made it so you couldn't use your gun. So you're in the square arena, right?
but you couldn't use your gun. You had to knock them off. That's the only way you could get a kill with ball, is to knock them off the map. And I would spend like fucking 10 minutes trying to do it because I cannot fucking play ball. Play ball.
Play ball. Gotta get Triz in there for that. I wish that you could come into this with me, but they won't let you join it as a group.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, I'm not playing with you?
No.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought I've been playing with you this whole time.
No, we're not allowed to play together.
Oh, we joined the fucking. Oh, I've been sitting here playing this whole time, literally thinking you were in my group, but you were in Discord together, not in the fucking group together. No, I'm fucking dumb. I've been sitting here like I'm like, yeah, he's talking. I'm like, I reckon. Like, I've been like sitting there like, yeah, I don't know. I can't really analyze what his plays like. It's like he's like a mystery to me right now. I don't know where the fuck he is. I don't see him. And then like I'm like, oh, that's why.
They won't let us play as a group.
That's some bullshit. Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Bullshit.
Were you in a match? I didn't mean to pull you out.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. I really wanted that spray. It's literally the last.
Is it the last day?
It's no. I've got like 4 days.
Oh,
I
you
think.
can probably fucking get that shit.
Let me look. Ends in 5 days. I've
Oh,
got
that's
one
not.
win.
Yeah, you could probably get. You can probably get that. It's literally just a numbers game at that point. Like you just got to play until you get enough shitty people in enough matches, like that are like not shitty people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Matches that which you're matched up and can play better than them, I guess. You know, I just am self-defeating and fucking think of it as fucking failing myself, but.
Well, it's funny too because like my scores substantially go up. Like that one I had like 3,100, which by all means should have been like I've seen people winning with 3,200, like taking first.
Yeah.
I was in second, and then fucking homie popped his fucking visor, so then he got the bounty, but he killed like 6 people, so he got the bounty and jumped.
Oh my
up,
god,
like,
there's
900
arena.
points. And then somebody just fucking killed him and then jumped up ahead of him, and I got booted all the way down to 5 in like the last minute of the fucking game from second, and I was like, fuck, dude, alright.
What the fuck is... There's like literally there's like the gun game in fucking Overwatch 2 it used to be like the most popular gun game mode, and like there's literally none of them available.
Oh, I thought we were... So like I fucking half wish that we could all join together, but I get why they're not doing it.
Yeah, because then people would just
if we all joined together, we would just play with our friends and be
to
like, okay,
be able to get
give
the
me
wins.
these
Exactly.
kills.
Yep. Exactly. That's exactly why. And that's the fucking annoying thing is like, if we could, yeah. It's like it's regulation. It's like, yo, do the shit that you know here, play by the rules, and but like we're gonna force you to play by the rules, which is sometimes not fun.
Dude, I just want the rabbit spray.
Oh fuck! Ah.
Like I just want the rabbit spray, you know?
Yeah.
Cause like, hazmat rabbit.
Oh, I don't even know what the fucking spray was.
Bro, that's the whole...
Oh, I thought you just really wanted. I
literally
didn't know
rabbit.
like why you wanted it. I just fucking.
No.
I thought you were just trying to
rewards-
get the fucking get it or something. Oh,
all
that's
the
how you
rewards are
booted it off.
rabbit-based rewards.
Oh, because it's Year of the Rabbit. That makes sense.
Because it's Year of the Rabbit.
But I see how you so people are actually setting off those fireworks manually. I never knew that. I always thought that was just like a random event that was. Yeah, so only during the New Year, the Chinese New Year, right? Because I think this map is supposed to be China or Japan or something. I don't fucking know. Lijiang. Yeah. So it's supposed to be like Chinese, so they like have the Chinese New Year. So on the bridges, there's these fireworks and around the map, and that's why randomly there's been like fireworks that fucking go off, and I'm like, what fucking whose ability is that shit? And it turns out like that's what it was. Oh, fucking Christ, my headphones are hurting my ears. Not that they're too loud, it's just I need to get better cushions for them. I have better cushions for them, but I don't fucking... It's such a pain in the ass to take these fucking things on and off these fucking...
Would be a fucking Genji.
Well, it's gun game, so you're always one, like, you're one
know.
character, yeah.
Unfortunately, I know.
But yeah, so like, you might this guy could pop off, but it's you can only pop off once. Sort of, unless he's just good at all the characters, which is what seems like everybody fucking is except for me, apparently.
Yo, I know.
And I've been playing this game for fucking ever, man.
I just want that.
I don't know how
spray.
fucking people do it.
Dude, they're fucking. Some of them are cracked. Like
They're cracked or they have no life or both. I don't fucking know because I have no life and I'm not cracked.
Cody,
So
dude.
yeah, exactly. Or yeah, Cody. Yeah. That's what I was thinking
Cody
of.
like doesn't work. So like Cody only plays.
Wait, which
Overwatch.
one's Cody is what's his in the game?
Sin. He shows
Yeah.
up as Sin.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, I didn't know that. I was thinking
he
not Trisley. Who
works
was
in
who was the other person
You're
that was playing with us?
thinking Killa, that's
Killa,
Alex,
yeah.
that's
Who's like just
Cody's
fucking
boyfriend.
pops the fuck off on like on Ramacha, who just came out. Like how can you like the fact that people can just pick that character up and just fucking wreck people without ever like taking the time to fucking learn it? It's insane. I guess it just fits to his play style, but
Yeah, that's the thing is and I think mostly it's like he translates very well from Orisa for some reason.
yeah, but I play Orisa decently. Like I'm not fucking horrible at her, but like you know,
He
it's
plays Orisa. No offense, he plays Orisa better.
Oh yeah, no, I don't play
then
Orisa very well. I would
yeah.
say I play probably Sigma, Reinhardt, Orisa is probably like my like ranking of them, you know.
100%.
But like Reinhardt's more fun a lot of like sometimes. So like that sometimes I'm just like okay, you know. But and like sometimes the trade-off sometimes is if you play a character that's more that you're having more fun with, you have a more likelihood to pop the fuck off, even in times where you might be countered, which is the fucking hard part about this game. Like that's what is like causes conflict and like makes people get pissed off. Is the fact that like everybody thinks that they can pop the fuck off with their own hero because of it, but at the same time like it's always like when is it appropriate to actually switch and when is it appropriate to say no, I can fucking do this shit. Let me fucking prove myself.
I love playing fair to death, but
Yeah.
it's fucking if it's getting countered, it's just not good for the team.
Yeah.
Why seek answers when
If I'm dying all the time, at least if I can't stay up, then I'm no good in team fights.
Yep, that's exactly it. Like that's why I trying to convey like and make get Katie to understand when she's playing the DPS is like it's not just that like you're dying. It's not that like I don't give a shit that you're dying. Like it's not that like I know that like it's just that I need you to like not die because when you're dead you're literally no good for anybody. And it's like sounds like, but saying that sounds so mean and rude, and that's what makes this game so fucking difficult. Is like you have to try to convey that, but at the same time not hurt each other's feelings, and be like, look, I'm not trying to say you're doing bad. I'm trying to say that I just need you to do this thing for me, so that we can work together.
You just need to lock Katie's sprint button. That's it.
I literally just need to pop the shift key off of her keyboard.
Yeah, you just need to lock her fucking sprint button.
That's literally it sometimes, because she likes playing. That's the reason why she likes playing soldiers, so she can get back to the fight quicker. But she thinks that getting back to the fight quicker is the same as not being dead, and it's not. Oh god.
Got Sojourn's gonna try and come around.
That's the shit part about heroes being non-meta, you know, is that like because there is like an optimal, right? And people will min-max the shit out of this and find what's optimal, and that's what really kind of differentiates the higher level of play, is like they will play meta and only meta because it is objectively the best, and if you want to win, that is how you have to do it. But like that's where like us playing as low levels, right? Exactly. So it turns out there, like, even though there's all these like 50 fucking or 30 fucking characters, like 6 of them or like 7 or 8 or 9, I don't know, like half of the roster is actually only viable. Like, and it sucks with none of the characters that vibe with your like play style are viable.
Well,
because that happens, you know.
Characters I like, it's just like,
yep.
okay, great,
that's exactly it, and that's
Pharah,
yep,
but, like,
exactly. Pharah's ass right now. Yep.
Yeah,
Pharah's ass right now. It's just straight how it is. You know. It's like the same, but when you like and that's why I was saying like we need somebody to learn verticality. Like we need somebody if we keep on playing as a group, like we need somebody that can learn a character who can dive widows, right? Because if we don't, we're always gonna get shit on as soon as we get go against a team that has a good widow. So like I don't know if that means like I need to learn a tank that can like I need to learn Winston. Or like you need to learn Widow because that's literally the only fucking one of the only Widow counters. Or like I need to also I could learn like I could learn like what the fuck is it? I could learn Lucio a lot better, but like it's very like Lucio's not a very good counter, you know. And that's where it comes a little different. Is like some of these things could work, but like they're not as efficient as other ways. Like the best answer would be if you got fucking great at Widow, but like I don't want to put that on you, you know, or like anybody else for that matter. I don't want to be like, dude, get fucking good at this fucking character, like, because if it's not your playstyle, like it's not your playstyle, like it's, you know, it's the same way. It's like people tell me to play Ana. It's like I don't enjoy playing Ana. I don't fucking like playing Ana. I fucking, like, I don't find her playstyle very fun. Like, she doesn't move. Like, I just would rather fucking not play than play Ana half the time. But, like, there, at the higher levels of play, like, you have to play Ana.
Well, because she's fucking that life drain and, like...
And her nano, that, like, empowers the fucking, like, it's, like, so fucking powerful. Like, but there are times when not playing Ana works, right? It's just, like... We just don't have all the counters. Like, if everyone was equally good at all characters, this game would be boring as fuck. Oh shit, my alarm's going off.
Like, okay, so hear me out. I'm down to try and learn Widow only because I like playing Ashe.
That's kind of like what I was thinking, is like, because that's really what Widow is a better Ashe. Like, that's what it boils down to. The meta, like the meta reason why Widow beats you is it's just Widow's better than Ashe. Like, she is a better Ashe. That's why Ashe is kind of pointless. Like, other than her fire. Her fire is a really good ability that has some use cases, especially when they're grouped up together and they're all playing in like a dive, like a what's called a death ball, where they all are grouped up together, like really tight. But like if they're not playing a death ball, like Ashe, and you know, there's other times too. Like if a Mercy's pocketing on Ashe, well, at that point you might as well be playing Sojourn, right? I guess. Because Sojourn is like the Ashe is like Ashe but better in the fire rate and in the verticality element. So it really depends on what you need done. I guess it depends on what the role is. Like because you know, Sojourn could dive Widow because she can slide and jump. She could jump on a Widow before she even knew what the fuck happened to her. So I guess you could get good at Sojourn. That works too. Or I could get good at Winston. You know. Sojourn.
Yeah, I think, like, so, next match, because I only got a couple of these, I got a snowblow on my drive.
Yeah, actually, I gotta go, probably. Yeah, exactly. I have to get ready for work, and I have to eat, and I have a meeting. I don't know, hopefully my meeting isn't at fucking 12. I think it's 1 o'clock, but...
I have, like, one more match after this.
I might actually have to go, depending if I need to... Well, that's the other, you know, that's the other frustrating part. Is like we all want to play competitive, but like we all realize that we have to like take time to actually learn a fucking hero, which is like, but like you can't really learn very effectively in quick play. Is my argument, because quick play is just not the same, right? Because nobody else is taking it seriously. It's like that's
stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was wondering if you're talking to stream.
No, I'm talking to you, but I'm just talking in a fucking like a overview kind of perspective, right?
No, like 100%. It's not. It's just not like learning. I'll pop off with a Widow and unranked. All like.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, right? That's why like when it's kind of like when I play Zen playing with you guys, I can pop the fuck off. Like I can fucking pop the fuck off because they're the lower level like players or like the newer players don't know how to don't know that like they just see Zen and they're like, oh. He's not hurting anybody. No, I'm fucking like demolishing your team by putting Discord. I'm allowing my team to fuck you up. Like my team is literally wrecking you because of me, but you guys just aren't paying attention because you think I'm fucking harmless. Like you.
Because they're like, oh, he's a support.
Yeah, he's a support and he's chilling and like, but you get close proximity to him and you're fucking dead. And if you get Discord on you, your tank is worthless. Like your tank just gets fucking melted like butter. As soon as he has Discord out on him, assuming that your DPS look and pay attention at the tank. And that's where like, and that's why sometimes I can get like really like, that's where I get kind of paranoid that I'm like sounding bossy, like that I'm like demanding sometimes when we're playing, you know, and I get kind of like conscious, like self-conscious of that, and like I feel like I'm.
Went down, fuck.
It's just like I'm just trying to like portray like this needs to happen for this to happen. If our objective is to win the game, which is competitive, so it is. You know, if we're all trying to play have fun, that's one thing. But like if we're trying to win, like this is what needs to happen now. Like not 30 seconds from now, not in a minute and a half, but like right fucking now.
That's why some nights I'm just like, yo, let's just play on rank.
Yeah, no, that's what, and I feel that. Yeah, exactly.
To the stars. Actuating the barrier.
See, exactly. Like the guy's like easy win if you would have switched to Winston. Like I even though objectively I'm shitting. Oh wait, never mind. He's talking to me. He's talking to the other team. Okay, never mind. Oh, maybe not. I don't know who's he's actually fucking talking to, because I'm popping, like, I'm fucking smashing their diva, like, damage-wise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not...
Like, she's closing out more kills, but I am just slamming her damage-wise. Like, she can't even, like, put up a fight. But, like, I guess that, you know, that's the other thing, is, like, sometimes you can personally pop off, but the team doesn't. That's why, like, putting blame on somebody is always really kind of a shitty thing to do in this game. But, like, sometimes it fits. That was what the beauty of Overwatch 1 was, is that it would be a mystery. Like, you couldn't actually assign blame, but everyone tried to. Because everybody could make the switch. Everybody could be the reason why somebody won or the reason why someone lost. Like by making it 5v5, they allow there to be a weak link. And that's what makes it shitty sometimes.
Makes it shitty, it also makes it like a little more fun in a lot
Exactly.
of ways.
That's the exact thing though. Is it makes it more fun, but it also makes it feel worse. And I'm saying hello, I need healing. Yeah, exactly. The sports the sports you bump into never heal. And it's not that they don't probably heal. They're probably trying to do the best they can. They just don't know what the fuck they're focusing on their DPS, because you could say objectively in this game that it is better to be a support, that if you can eliminate their team, if your supports all acted as DPS, you would be able to win the game. Like there is like until a certain point, right? Because if you kill their team faster than they kill yours, you are going to win. It's just that everyone needs to be on the same page. Like, that's what makes this game fucking fun.
But again, that's what goes down to, like, Zen, or, like, fucking Ana, or why fucking Kiriko is so popular, because I can get almost the same healing output that I can with Mercy out of Kiriko,
yeah.
Lose my damage boost. I may lose my damage boost, but I also gain my fucking headshot.
Exactly. But and there's times where, like, that headshot is more appropriate, because maybe they have one character that is like popping the fuck off, and if you can headshot and counter that character, that's what you need to do. But there's also like where maybe you can't hit that character, you can't hit those headshots, where damage boosting the DPS that can is actually more beneficial.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's why I like having Mercy and Kiriko, because I'm good with either. So depending on what's going on, I can switch to one of those too.
That's
like if we're getting a lot of status effects, like they're playing a Zen, I can switch to a Kiriko and fucking discord those orbs, or an Ana, I can fucking Suzu them.
And that's the exact reason why, like, when we don't have a Widow, it's like, fuck, we can't do that. It's like all of a sudden we're playing with one hand tied behind our fucking back.
Right. Where like the Widow, no pun intended, providing Overwatch.
Maybe that's where the fucking name, like, honestly, that could be where the fucking actually term of the name, you know, where, like, you have to think there's some place, like, philosophically that somebody made, like, put that connection together, like, Overwatch, that's what they're doing, Overwatch, yeah, and then they just built a world around it, you know?
Well, think of it right this way, too. If I get a good angle on Widow with Overwatch, right, and I'm taking care of a whole fucking strip, they are not going to come out in that strip, or if they do, even if I'm not popping headshots, I'm getting body shots that are taking out half their life.
Yeah, exactly, and then it allows your tank or your DPS to clean them up, you know?
Right.
And it's knowing when to fill that role, and when and identifying, oh, this role needs to be filled, and then filling it, and then having a team of people who also are doing that makes the game work. And when that doesn't work, it becomes exactly. I don't know what I'm saying Overwatch, I mean comp, because competitive is what, like, it is Overwatch, right? If you're trying to play an Overwatch, and like you are trying to win Overwatch, and that's what competitive is.
No, yeah, well, like, you guys weren't on last night.
I was fucking dead after work. I tried streaming. I literally got on and, like, sat there on my phone for like 30 minutes, and then, like, played a game, narrowly won because I was playing, like, kind of shit, like, just, like, not paying attention, and like, and I realized I was not paying attention, and then picked my fucking, like, we got the first round, and this is the other fun thing about competitive mode in particular, is like I was like, shit, I got my shit slammed the first round, and we did not push it, like, we didn't get first point, but we fucking won that match because I picked it up in the second match and did not let them get past, like, the first choke.
Fucking we had my buddy Kevin, he just got the game yesterday.
Yeah.
And so we were fucking, like, teaching him how to play. But, like, you can always tell the difference between, right, like, you can tell the difference from when a team just came off comp.
Yeah.
Like when we're playing.
Yeah,
comp
when we're
for,
playing
like,
comp and quick
10
play, we're just
matches in a
fucking
row.
shitting on people.
Yep, and then we switch back and we're like, oh, let's do a couple unranked, and we just fucking steamroll
Yep.
everybody.
It's like and it's so like like you know it's like, oh man, I wish this was fucking competitive because we were just fucking like we're in the fucking zone. And then we go play, and then it's we're playing against people who aren't fucking trying. And then we go play competitive, and people are trying, and we get fucking like we think that we were being good, you know, and we go to go play, and it's like, oh wait, never mind, we weren't actually good. We were just playing against an unfair team. Like it was just we were being those assholes. They are now being the dicks that we just were. The roles have switched.
Okay, so I'm gonna hang back here as far as I can, and let me place
Yeah,
my
so that's where
mine in a defense position.
That's why I like the videos, and that's why I always tell like that's why I wish the videos would apply today the way that they did then, because like some of the heroes, the play style is still the same, but and others, every patch that comes out, right, these counters change.
I feel like Reaper just got
So,
up into my shit.
you know, a video that may have applied and told you how to play a year ago, 2 years ago, literally is the exact opposite of what you should do now.
Well, because people learn new counters and
Yep.
shit, but I feel like once you get up to speed...
Yeah, the play style is
I
still the
wind
same.
up-
So if you can like gather, if you can like think, if you can watch it and just look at it from a high level, you know, they'd make sense.
Right, or if I'm there for fucking when all this is happening.
Yeah, it's just like
right now I'm just trying to learn angles.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like it's angles and positioning. Like that's the same with Ana. Ana would be a lot of fun if I played angles better. Like it should be a lot of fun if I knew how to work. If I enjoyed being in the same fucking position all the time. But literally, what I enjoy about the characters I play is that I'm fucking I can get around from place to place and be wherever I would need to be. Like that's what makes Reinhardt fun. Is I can just be like yeet, or like Sigma, where I can just like yeet the whole fucking team. Or like Mercy, that I can just fucking yeet myself wherever the fuck I want.
Fuck. Bro, is the cart already over here? What are they doing?
I don't fucking know.
There it is.
Alright, I actually shit. I might have to fucking go like right now. I forgot I was gonna stop. Hey Reaper! Bing!
We'll finish up this one pretty quick, and then I gotta go do
Yeah, Sam. Yeah. Like, this is so satisfying, just like fucking rolling through a team.
It's also, I think, with Widow, like, thing where I feel like if I'm not up in the shit, then I'm not helping.
Yep, yeah, I did the same thing.
With Widow is just to sit back.
That's also the reason why I don't like some of those other characters. Like I don't like Ana, is because I feel the exact same way. I feel like if I'm not playing cat and mouse with their DPS, I'm not and playing cat and mouse with them constantly, I'm not doing anything good. Like I'm not helping the team. Like it just doesn't feel fucking good.
My journey continues.
Yeah, but see, now I'm fucking stuck out here. I just fell off the roof.
Yep.
Come here. I can heal you.
It's high risk, high reward. Fucking either it's fucking awesome or it's fucking the worst.
You got Hanzo and Baptiste coming around from the right.
And it also like we're part of the problem when we say that like quick play doesn't train you to be good at comp, because we literally use it as a way to blow off steam and not pay attention, right? But like by doing that, we make it so nobody can learn fucking how to play comp in there.
It's true. But at the same time, if we did treat it as like
Competitive, yeah.
another comp game,
It wouldn't be.
it
It would just.
fun out of
Yeah,
different
exactly.
people.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And that's
you just don't wanna
that's
get
why
there,
I wish they had and I don't know why they don't fucking do this. I don't know why it's taken them so long to come to this realization. They need a competitive style. They need the competitive game. I thought they were so the second Overwatch 2 beta is how this ran, and it was so good. Quick play had competitive rule set, right? So you could have the comebacks, You could have the fucking team play, but you didn't have the like the issue about like feeling like, oh, I'm gonna lose my rank, you know, or well, for you I guess you don't really have that anyway because you can't fucking fix your rank.
Well, I can't
But
fix my rank as support. My other ones go up.
yeah, that's true. Meow. But like the Overwatch 2 the second Overwatch 2 beta was competitive rule set, but it was quick play, and it was so much fun. It was the most fun I've had playing Overwatch. Like why they didn't implement that? Like I was so excited for Overwatch 2 because of that. Oh, fuck me.
Field is down. Thank you.
And then they fucking cockblocked us by not giving it to us. I wonder if it's because like nobody would play like the game. Trying to find a game in competitive would literally be impossible because so many people would never feel like they were ready for comp, but then never play it for that reason. That's why I never played StarCraft competitive, because it was too fucking full of sweats. Like you've tried playing to learn how to play in general, and you just get like you could play AI all you wanted, but as soon as you played against a human, like you were fucking shit on. Like because they're all fucking from South Korea, where it was literally their national pastime. So all of them take it competitive as shit.
Right, and they're all just like see what I'm doing right now. I don't mind because I'm just using this to try and narrow down my aim and angles. That's it.
Yep.
That's all I want to do. I'm not even playing this to win. I'm not even playing really even with the team essentially.
Yeah, either am I. I'm just literally just trying to like fucking like I'm just enjoying the brainless killing of their team and slaughtering them. and like I will continue until I get fucking stopped. I'm gonna hit their team like a wrecking ball and have fucking fun and fucking shit all over them until they stop me. Until they force them to look at me.
Doing a good job.
Like that's literally Reinhardt's playstyle, and that's what's so fun about him. And the same with the
like doing this, dude. Like I'm learning like where to sit. I'm like, yo, I shouldn't have been on the ground there.
Yep.
Even though it looks like a good
Oh god damn it. And I fucking hate thinking about that shit because it's boring as fuck to me. Which is why hopefully you will pop the fuck off as Widow and I will not.
I'm right now, motherfucker. God damn.
Well, I mean right this second, but like in general.
Nah, well, I tell you what, tonight when I get out, we will fucking I'll run a bunch as Widow. Polly can complain about me being Widow.
And that,
like,
yeah,
I mean,
that's the exactly because we have a team of 5, so like if we want to actually like get better and win games, like we're gonna have to figure out how to make that configuration of 5 work against all of the counters, right? Like we're gonna have to learn how to counter and play Overwatch the way fucking Overwatch is.
So like tonight, I will pop Widow. Polly can play whatever Polly plays, and then
And it's getting everybody on the same page. That's the difficult part. Is exactly it. Because like sometimes like I want to say like Polly switch, but like I don't want to because like he's having fun, like you know.
Well, I know like also Katie and Polly don't necessarily like support, but out of the two of them on the
Oh really? I thought Katie. Oh, I know Katie enjoys. I know Katie enjoys DPS more, but I think she doesn't really give like she doesn't care about support very much. I'm just tired of support. Is all. That's the only really thing with me is that like, if I'm playing in a lower level lobby, like I want to play the role that I'm less good at because I can kind of play it a little like quick play and still be learning, you know. Like that's the only reason I'm good at tank is because all I used to play was support because I didn't know how to play anything else, and like now I can actually kind of get better at it because I'm getting a challenge, but at the same time I'm not going against fucking sweats or like they're sweating, but I'm it's not making it sweat for me. I've sweat so fucking hard as Mercy for so fucking long and so many goddamn hours. That's like, oh, this is kind of enjoyable.
I understand, maybe not to the extent, but like, you know, when I started, all I would do is support.
And not to mention, Mercy has gotten objectively less fun than she used to be. Like I used to have, we used to be so much more fun because you could play that. Oh, actually, well, it's true and not true. It's true in the sense because, like the what's it called? Like the super jump. It used to be really cool. The fact that like only certain people knew how to do it. So like you would know a good mercy when you saw one, right? And like so you really stuck the. And now everyone can do it, and there's no fucking like, there's no like skill gap there, and so it's like. Mercy's just a brain dead character now.
Well, she's a great character to start on.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Yep. Yep. She's still a good character. Yep.
Kiriko's fun to play, and it actually still takes skills, and I know how to do some things that I've learned, like little fucking hacks that other people haven't learned yet.
Yep.
So that gives me a little bit of an edge.
Yeah.
Like fucking Suzuing myself during Diva Bombs.
Or Suzuing the rest of you. So that's one of the things actually extra in the stream. So like sometimes when I go off, like I mute myself, is because people are like commenting like and discussing like the gameplay and like what's happening, but like I don't want to say anything to like you guys or anything because like I'm trying not to like be like I know you guys are newer, so like there's shit that like I'd expect like people in my games in my lobbies, like the lobbies that I play at. And again, it's not saying I'm fucking better than you. I'm not. I'm just that I have more like I've just had longer time to absorb some of this information, and so there's shit that I'm like I don't want to be a dick and say something because they're still learning it.
Well, I mean, tips are never.
Well, there's a because I coach for 15 years. There is a very fine line, like because I do it the same way. Because by coaching, like that's how I learned how to fucking flip and twit and like do crazy fucking shit that would make people's literally make people's brains break trying to think of like how people do it. Like that's how it would make you be able to do fucking 6 flips and fucking 4 twists in the matter of like 3.5 seconds is because like you just have min-maxed how to fucking do that shit. But like and when you're training by your like on your own, at least for me, like I was having fun sometimes just like throwing some cool tricks and just feeling and cool doing it. Like but like one of the people would like be like, yo dude, you need to squeeze this to you. Like they're trying to help, they're trying to make you better, but like you're like shut the fuck up, dude. Like I'm just vibing like like right, I'm trying to get better. Like obviously I'm trying to get better. Like I want to be better, but like this time right now, it's not like there was no quick play. There's no quick play for there's that fine line between quick play and competitive. And even if you're playing competitive, you might be sweating your ass off, and you're in your zone and you're focusing on the things that like are conscious to you, but it's not the thing that is the most important. But like also if you fuck up that thing, the other thing, that you are handling, right? Everything else unravels. So it's like, fuck.
Well, and then you also have people, because you're streaming, so you probably also get a bunch of people talking shit about everything.
Oh, yeah, including my gameplay as well, but that's the thing about having it, about keeping it as a nice, small community of, like, basically, the reason I stream is because, like, when I was growing up, like, I had, like, 3 or 4 friends over at my house at all times, like, because we lived right next to each other with our own computers. We'd just be playing games at the same time, not even necessarily together, because, like, there wasn't as many multiplayer games, and like or we would be landing together, and that's we basically created our own metas, and so it's kind of like it's basically doing the same thing, but like digitally. I'm just kind of like hanging out so that like my friends can pop in and be like, yo, what's going on? Like even though they're not people like I've grown up and met, like they're still just like the same kind of like group of people just kind of hanging out and like chilling and vibing.
Like, I don't know what Extra Thick is like in stream, but I know anytime we play with him, he's very helpful.
Yes, he is. That is him. That is his personality. He's fucking.
Like
that's why I fucking love having him around. And like, I wish he was here to fucking hear it.
He has never said anything to me. Well, he's made jokes, but he's never said anything to me that was unhelpful or hurtful.
Yeah, that's why
he said, "Hey, you need to do this better," but he's done it in the right way. Like,
yeah, he has mastered that ability.
Do it like this.
Like, and like I just strive to be able to try to do that sometimes. It's like but I get carried away, and I'm like, the fuck thing. Like sometimes I just get somebody, it's like, hey, do this, like, or like like fucking somebody switch, or like I'll say something that's like kind of like jokingly like. But like I mean it, but like not just because like I don't know a better way of fucking expressing.
What did you say to me that one night?
Something about that's what Katie. So that's the same thing. Like this is type of stuff. Like I would say, and Katie would be like, dude, she'd like text me and be like, you can't fucking talk to these guys like that. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm like, I'm literally just trying to help them. It's like, yeah, but like I don't know. It's something about healing. I remember that. I was like, at least this is the last time that I remember. Maybe Katie thought you took offense when you didn't, but I was like. yeah, it'd be better, you know, like I don't know, something. It's the same thing. It's the same thing Squinty tries doing. He tries being helpful, but isn't because the way that he comes across is like a fucking dick. You know, you know he's.
Oh,
Because I remember a specific time where you got pissed off with him because he was saying something like, "Man, I wish I could heal right now." And it's like it's not like he's saying that you're doing a bad job. It's like I see a role that needs to be filled, and I wish I could fill that right now because I know how to fill that.
I feel that same way now playing, like when I switch over to damage and like
Yep.
I'll see people doing other stuff and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I was fucking support
Yep.
right
You wish
now,
you could
because
just
there's
take control.
such an obvious void that like I know I can fill that void and we would be winning.
Yep. And that's the
Even
frustrating
if they're
part about it.
numbers, even if
Yep.
they're numbers, and that's the other thing too.
Yep, and that's
I-
why
I
they
keep
that's
saying
why in Overwatch 1 there
numbers-
was no scoreboard, but they did have these things called medals where all you could see is if you were first on your team, second or third, right? So they actually got kind of more toxic because you could just be like your damage might only be like 15 higher than the next person, but you're like, dude, I have gold damage. It wasn't me. I did my fucking job. Like and people would just be like, I did my job. Like, you know, I would be like have like
the thing,
I would have like 30 fucking K healing, but like we still lost probably because I didn't get the fucking clutch res off that I needed to. Or I died when I
Or
needed
you
to,
have
or I shouldn't have.
Or you have fucking, you know, like what was it? Fucking 2 weeks ago we were playing with a rando and he had like fucking 8K
Yeah.
healing compared to my 3.
Yeah.
But he was just healing all
He was just
fucking
dying, yep.
whereas, like,
Or he was just
yeah.
dying when we needed him alive and like, yep, I remember, yeah.
Right, where like I was playing it safe and just like shooting out a couple talismans to like just keep you up until people got back, but not die
Yeah,
myself.
and that's the hard part. Like playing Reinhardt, you gotta feel out your supports, and that's what's nice about playing with a team is like you kind of feel out their play style too. Like versus like versus like solo queue where you're just kind of fucking guessing. And since nobody fucking else apparently like that's why I get so pissed off when people don't join voice chat. Because I'm like, dude, like this game is literally about fucking communicating with each other, and we're playing with one fucking arm tied behind our back. Like
join voice chat and
it's
then
like
not fucking say anything.
well,
for
that
fucking the
I can
whole
understand
match.
because there is a specific like I feel like there's a type of personality of people who are shot callers like and like they don't want to necessarily be like objectively thinking about what's happening from a high level of play. They just want to be zoned in on their character, do their fucking job, win a fucking game. Like
Like, what I am gonna like about doing Widow is gonna be because like even just there playing, I was able to see so much, even if I wasn't able to
that's what-
necessarily get shots.
that's
I could
Mercy.
Be like, yo, Reaper and Baptiste
Yep.
coming from the right.
That's why when I play Mercy, I get way more like demanding, and that's why sometimes I would prefer to play tank is because I can just zone in on my own gameplay. Because Mercy, your job, 90% of your job is like, or not 90%, but like a high percentage of your job to make your team win is to be aware of, be the person, because you don't have to pay attention to your aim, because you don't have to pay attention to everything else. Your job is to sit there and look and watch what's going on. You're tracking the ultimates. You're seeing like what they're gonna have. You're watching for flanks. You're calling out when those flanks are happening. You're telling people, hey, this is the problem. You need to kill that. You need to do this. But like that also makes you look like an asshole.
Like, bro, your support.
Yeah, and then people are like, dude, I'm getting no fucking healing. It's like, no, you're fucking doing it. You're being a dumbass. Like, you're fucking not doing the thing that I need you to do to be able to win it.
Like that fucking guy, the fucking tank guy that we played with. He
Or
ran, he was Orisa.
Fucking
He got
me.
4
Like
kills
that's
and
me
none
on
of us
tank a
got
lot of
anything.
times, you know? Like I'm going in and I'm fucking going ham, and like sometimes like I need to cool off and be like, okay, I need to let our healers catch up and like actually take care of our support or our DPS too, so that our DPS can pop off. But I'm like, you know, you just kind of get that like tunnel vision where you're just like, oh, it's me. I'm the fucking hero here. God damn it.
in the nicest way possible. I feel like I say that when I watch you guys doing stuff and I'm like, yo, I can't fix that.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. And then like I know exactly what that means because I've played support long enough that I'm like, yep, I know that means I'm fucking doing the thing.
You're doing too much. I can't fix that.
Yep.
There is no
but
way
like,
I can fix
there's
that.
so many times that you are on a roll and it's like there's like this window of opportunity and you go for it, but then something unexpected happens and you're like, shit.
Yeah.
Like you turn a corner and you thought that Ana that was 1 HP was the only person that was there and their whole team's there and you're fucked.
Bro, or all the time with fucking you Valk out, everybody's
Yep.
fucking healed up.
And you
so
just waste
everybody's
it. You're like,
healed
God
and
damn it.
or the team's fucking mad far away, so you're like, well, I'm not gonna waste the rest of my Valk. I'll try and go get that Ash. So you like go up to the high
and
ground,
die.
and then when you pop up, there's just like an Ash and a Reaper right there, and you're like, oh fuck.
Or when you're Zenyatta and you pop your ult to go save the tank right as he fucking dies, and you're like, well, I just wasted my ult. Cool.
Oh god. Or I hit my fucking, or I zoom in. And like I go to hit my E, but I hit the E just as the fucking thing.
Yeah, the
runs
Suzu.
out.
Oh my god,
So
Suzu like that. It does that all the fucking time where you fucking go like to go save somebody and like it fucking like hit somebody in front of you and you're like fuck. Or like Ana nades will do the same thing.
Yeah.
Nano, if somebody walks in front of the Nano.
Dude, I've tried to nano you so many times, like specifically, and it always winds up being Katie or Polly every time I've played Ana.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm ready to nano you, and then I'm like, Polly,
That's
Katie,
why-
get the fuck out from behind him for 5 seconds.
That's why Genjis will dash up in the air when they're ready for their net, like because like it's just like a thing. Like Genji Nano Blade, like it's just a thing. Like if there's a Genji on your team and if you get Ana, like the same with Reinhardt. Reinhardt and Ana and Reinhardt and Genji go well together because, well, not necessarily at the same time because both of them are gonna want Nano, but like the Reinhardt plus the Nano, and it basically is a fucking. It's the same thing as like Ramatra. It's the fucking team wipe. If you that's what makes Ramatra very frustrating to play against, is because it's a brain dead team wipe. Like versus like you nano a Genji, the Genji's gonna pop off, and it's because the Ana got to pop off, and that's an instant team wipe. Same with Reinhardt. You get a fat shatter, and you're gonna fucking team wipe. But with Ramatra, he has to do nothing. All he has to do is press Q, and it's a fucking team wipe. It's like it feels like there's no fucking skill to it, and it fucking pisses me off.
It feels better to fucking do it. Oop, did we just die?
No, I can still hear you.
Oh no, what happened?
I can hear you.
Oop, what just happened?
Oh wait, no, you can. Oh wait, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I don't know if you can see stream.
I can't hear you at all.
Weird. Hang on, I'll try to reconnect. Oh wait.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Yeah. Wait.
Well.
How about now?
Hello.
Nothing. Fuck, I don't know, man. Like my shit's lighting up, so like, it's broadcasting. You ain't hearing it. I don't know why. Do you have any audio from your computer?
I can't hear you. But...
I know. I was hoping that you'd fucking. I know I'm talking to myself, but like, I was hoping you'd pull up the stream or something. All right. Anyways, I gotta go like fucking 5 minutes ago or like 10 minutes ago, so I will catch everyone later. Peace out. I had a fucking fun time. I might actually go through this fucking VOD later and tie it all together. I don't know. Yeah. Fuck. All right. See ya. Oh, fuck. Where the fuck is my fucking thing? Where the fuck is the calendar? Meet. Why is it not like Outlook? Come on, Gmail. Shit together. News.